Been a while. How do you like my talking? Welcome back to Nat19. It's you're back here with Nat19. We're Nat19. Welcome back to Gilligan's Grave, session 35. Fun fact. We occasionally, well, like frequently, run little like promotions just to get videos in front of more people, and YouTube, Google, wouldn't allow us to run promotions for episode 33, I think it was, because every time I tried to run a promotion for it, they were like, this breaks our rules for social casino games.
The fuck?
And it said we needed a social casino game certificate in order to do it, because it said that we cannot advertise casino games where there's not a substantial chance of a fair reward. I think perhaps whatever AI-based thing was scanning the video, something said in that session, probably about the Kickstarter, makes it think that we're doing gambling. So we couldn't promote that one. So I just wanted to start with that. YouTube, get your shit in order. We're not a casino. Welcome back. This is the first game back since my trip down to Texas. It was great. Texas was very nice. People were very, very kind. Everybody I met who found out I was from Canada, super warm, super nice. Loved it. It was great. I hope to return there again maybe a couple times a year. Just go down to Texas, hang out, be like, oh, there's weather, am I right? Be really happy about how cool Alejandro and Hayden's house is, because my God, it was a cool house and so affordable compared to where I live.
They live in fucking Texas, dude. Yeah, like.
I'm not gonna throw numbers around, but when they told me how much their house cost, I was like, that's fucking stupid!
I know.
You're dumb!
Piss me off, dude.
I could do that! Fuck off!
It's because no one wants to live in Texas, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm back, and we're back, and we haven't played in a little while. Does anybody have anything that they want to announce or talk about before we really get into the swing of things?
New Gilligan's TikTok Griddler.
Yeah,
it's so good.
New Gilligan's TikTok Griddler. Woo!
The cliffhanger.
Griddler
and
Anna did a great job.
Yep. As of literally like an hour ago, the latest of our recap videos of our silly recap TikToks is up for the second act of Gilligan's Grave, so you can go check that out. Griddler made it. Heckin' fucking Fairfield Productions did. Is it Fairfield? It's not Fairfield. It's Fairfield. Fairfield Productions. I know. They work with us. We work with them. They made the music you're listening to. They did the music. Yeah, is that on YouTube too? Went up on everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on TikTok and
it should be on Shorts as well.
Yeah, Shorts and YouTube. Also, go see that TikTok where Carrie calls me a whore, because that really blew up.
It really blew up.
Some of them,
Dude, I'm looking at comments right now. Everyone's like, fucking man, Hiccup's upset. And I'm here for it.
I saw they were looking at your hidden blade, and they're like, I can't believe Hiccup joined Assassin's Creed.
Let's go.
People get frequently confused about your art. Because because you have two fingers down doing the rock on thing, but it looks like you just cut off your fingers.
And it could be either. You never
people
know.
are usually like, where'd their fingers go? And it's like they're curled down. It's like, well, the
would be
the
really
blade's
bad
like
for saxophone playing.
Like, look at the
That
other
would not
hand.
be a very good.
They're doing the same thing.
It's so funny that everyone's like, man, fucking Hiccup, because I literally sent you a picture of Damien Desmond from Spy Family as my reference for fucking
If I'm gonna guess which character is more widely known, though, it's gonna be Hiccup.
Totally fair. It's just really funny.
Yeah.
Wild that that's true.
Wild if is true.
Oh no.
My favorite is still on the first animatic that ended like ages back now.
Yeah.
To the epic soundtrack when fucking I'm getting attacked. Again, like before, it's like, damn, what did Chilchuk do? Santa State's like, die!
Alrighty, I'm gonna be a little mean guy. And okay, so before I'm a little mean guy, I think that's it. The Kickstarter is over. Zygalta's Exolunar Collection ended with about $185,000 Canadian, although after failed pledges, I'm guessing it's probably going to be more like $175,000 if I'm going to be real. But still, Wild! Woo! Done. If you still want to get in on that, and it is current and it is still April of 2025, then you can still go to the Kickstarter and put in a late pledge. And if you're listening to this later, the pre-order store might be open. So go to the Kickstarter and like look for things that say like pre-order store. Yeah. Just because the Kickstarter ended
later, it's probably out. So just go buy it.
Just because the Kickstarter ended does not mean that the Kickstarter's over. So go ahead and check out stuff there if you want to. And thank you everybody who donated to it. You are all amazing. Watching it go up while I was in Texas was very fun. We hit all the stretch goals. We hit them all. They died. We didn't put more up.
We murdered them.
We murdered them. Heckin' stretchy bastards. And we, what else is there to really say about it? Not a lot. Dead Saint Record. Make sure you donate to that. This is technically is this the second month of funding for that? I think it is the second month of funding for that. It's already pretty big. But Dead Saint Record, you guys know what to do. Either give 50 tier 1 gift subs, 5 tier 3 gift subs, or go become a patron of the appropriate levels on our Patreon if you want to choose stuff that will be in that book, which is already, if it gets any bigger, it's going to breach 100 pages. It's already so big. I know, I know! It wasn't even hard is the thing.
I know. That's the autism. You gotta find it.
Listen, you! Listen up! I start writing, and then I like what I write, and then I write, and then the artists are like, want to make a pretty thing to go with it, and I'm like, boy, do I take money! And then I hope the money comes back one day.
Yeah, that's fucking fair, goddamn.
You send it off to school. Oh Logan.
You send it off to get an education and hope that I treated it right and it calls me when it's all grown up.
It never calls.
Nah. Alright. With that, I think we're gonna jump right into session 35 of Gilligan's Grave of Nat19, A Tale of Somnus Domina. Domina. I'm switching it over. Now I'm gonna do that mean thing I talked about. Can y'all guess what the mean thing is gonna be? You can guess. You can guess and be wrong.
I'm good. I don't want to know.
No, I don't want to know.
All right. I'm gonna roll this d6.
Are you gonna make someone recap for the side that they weren't in?
Maybe.
Possibly.
Anna, don't give them
Maybe.
ideas, Anna.
Aaron! Recap what happened last time, but also, it was a double game last time, so it's your job to figure out which parts you want to separate in your mind.
You mean bitch.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, Aaron, you don't have to take this. We can unionize.
You know,
Listen,
it actually
my
hurts
happy
the worker.
socialist heart at the concept of unionization.
You know what?
That's
actually,
what I'm saying.
Listen, I'm just telling you this for your own good. This is between you and me. This has nothing to do with corporate. It actually hurts the worker on the floor to unionize. It only benefits the people at the top of the union. They may actually stop you from gaining personal benefits in the workplace.
Y'all heard it first.
What is the safe word for this situation?
Logan's union busting Laidlaw. You fucking heard it here.
Help. What's the safe word for this?
We
I'm not
eat
prepared.
the dragon. We go on the walk. We have the talks. We do the things. I think Kathos was already a dick to Leona, or did that happen last time?
That was like last time.
Yeah, I was like, that was a while back.
That wasn't even like the double session. That was the one
We got
before.
to the temple, and then I'm trying to remember the interim if anything big happened. I know we got to the temple.
There was a big bear.
Big bear.
All right, yeah, bear.
Right, yeah,
Bear.
Big Chungus. He was phenomenal. Loved him. Robot Bear beat the shit out of us.
Yeah,
And it was in like the laser room from Resident Evil. So while we were fighting the robot bear in the laser room, he was like, "You shall not pass." And we're like, "Can you be chilled?" And he's like, "Fucking no." And so we beat up the robot bear. Then we came in and we talked to the bear, and he was like, "Yo, my B." And we're like, "It's all good." And then he's like, "You need a ID core to go down." And we're like, "How do we get that?" He's like, "There's two. There's one that way, but I don't know which one's gone. And one of them's probably gone." So we're like, "Let's split up and search for clues." And then like Blood Reverend Jr. showed up and tried to murder us all, so we killed him. And then today we're going to find out what Lily and Skarn are up to.
It's gonna be great. So excited.
That's true.
See, this is why Aaron is our union rep, because he knows what the fuck's up.
Yeah.
Leader of the union and head of HR.
We give him too much power. I don't know if this
I
is
think
the
we
best
give
idea.
him not enough power.
You know, I've seen.
I let Aaron have power over me.
You know, I've
Oh,
seen
no.
Aaron.
I
I don't know if
That's
you
not
knew
the
this. I've seen
conversation.
Aaron out getting dinner with some of the heads of the company, like independent of the meetings for the union. It seems like they're
No, I
treating
don't. I
him.
trust him.
It
I think
seems like
those
they're
are
treating him.
unions.
Yeah, you didn't hear this from me. I didn't. I heard this through someone else, but it is true.
Reports have
heard-
seen. Oh, I was gonna. Sorry, I'm having a brain.
Did you just say I'm having brain?
Yes.
That's a burden.
I was gonna throw in one other thing because you're trying to freaking blackmail Aaron. I'm like, they have seen one Aaron Parnell going on a quote unquote shoppies trip.
Yeah, with the CEO of the company.
Outrageous.
Imagine having a brain.
I want.
Right?
I'm having a brain
hard.
to be the new I can't think straight for us.
Sorry, I'm having a brain.
Sorry, I'm having a brain.
Oh, I'm having a brain.
That is what happened.
I'm not saying
Good
that
job,
Aaron's a
Aaron.
corrupt guy.
No.
I'm just saying I see him going to Shoppers. I see him coming back. Sometimes he's got a Subway sandwich. Sometimes he's got energy drinks. And I don't know if he
You know,
bought them or
yeah,
not. But he has them. That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying. It's a little bit of sus. That's all I'm
I've seen
saying.
him with a rock star. Implications.
The implications.
He's hanging out with celebrities? I mean, yeah.
If you want to come to that conclusion.
It could be.
That's very flattering, but yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
I just looked at chat. Logan goes to Texas for 1 week.
Oh, and suddenly I'm
Comes
super
back a
corporate and
fucking
anti-union.
union
You know, I saw some things in Texas that really resonated with me.
Oh no!
Hopefully it's not the open carry. All right.
Oh, fuck. Jesus.
Politics.
That's how we bust them
D&D,
unions,
how
fuck.
about? So,
Yeah, D&D,
into the
absolutely.
into the game where a child has a
Somebody
gun.
Just kill
Oh.
that. Yep.
Yeah!
Actually, does
I
Laurie
also have...
does Laurie have a gun?
No, he doesn't. It's,
No.
it's Pepper who has it.
They've got knives they throw.
That's a whole ass woman.
I have force missile. Counts as a gun.
That's
I think.
not a gun.
I think it counts as a gun.
That's not a gun.
What do you
Gunt.
know?
On account of not being a gun.
What do you fucking know, God? Tell me
Um,
what is a gun and what isn't a gun? Fine.
Try to stay out of politics, you get into religion. Okie dokie. So, last time, you guys did in fact split up and go your 2 separate ways. One side went to search for the ID core in the Destian residential area, where the Destian researchers and advocates here, the members of the Ignis Forge, where they would have lived, where they would have hung up their hats, laid down their heads, and they would have rested. You guys searched and came to the conclusion that the ID core that you need to get into the Colindrite chamber was not there. As you searched, you did find a couple other trinkets. You found found an elixir while you were over there. That's currently in possession of one of you. And as you came back, you encountered a blood reverend, aspiratant? What the fuck did I call them? Whatever. They wanted to be a blood
Aspirant.
reverend.
Yeah,
Aspirant.
They were aspiring to it.
Yes, aspirant. They wished to be a blood reverend now to replace Tanistane. They gave you guys the go around, but you managed to take them down. I learned a lesson, which is I shouldn't start my enemies 2 turns of movement away from you guys, because you'll cast spike growth, and then they'll never get to you.
That's crazy. What do you mean?
From now on, the
Hey,
enemies
everyone
start out
judgment for it.
adjacent to you like a classic Final Fantasy battle.
And that's it. We're going back to hallways.
Yep.
I've given you guys too much rights.
Fucking hallways.
Giving you too much
Damn
space. You guys then proceeded back, and as you guys did, we're going to cut back over to the other side, which I'm pretty sure I remember all the people on the other side, but
Going to the other side.
I want to just confirm the other side, to my recollection, appears to be Lilia, Skarn, Habanero? Is Habanero over there?
And Bagel.
Yeah, I gave them my steed, And I told Habanero, you better behave. Listen to Skarn. I know he's your favorite. We're not talking about that right now.
Damn. Lilia, Skarn, Habanero, Bagel, and Kathos.
I'm wounded, but I get it.
Well, Habanero would go with Kathos.
No, he wouldn't.
That's the only one who's not allowed to be Habanero's favorite.
But he did.
I hate you. I hate him. Oh.
You guys were heading toward the area referred to as the Research Annex, an area that is being used to do research, and is also allegedly the location where a sort of collapse happened here that led to this entire place being abandoned. Lilia and Skarn.
Oh no.
What's up?
At the end of
We all
last
know
game,
where we're going.
Y'all got this?
At the end of last game, I described you guys coming up into a chamber where you saw a building that was half collapsed in. Looked like it might have once been much longer and deeper into this cave, but about half the building is destroyed. Given this, it is still a very large building, still about 100-ish feet across, perhaps even more. I just ran an arrow across it on a map that exists, and it was about 270 feet across, so that's wild. Heckin, this large building, the front of which is open, and you can see down a hallway inside of it, glinting in the dark, this tiny circular orb that has this wire-like cage running around it, like not like a full cage, just like a circular wire frame around it, that is in the hands of a corpse that looks as if it has been mummified and is up against the collapsed wall, which is currently... I could say I'll estimate, but I could just draw a line. About almost 300 feet up away from you. You guys are just stepping into this large chamber. I'm just going to drop you right on it.
Okay.
Heckin, there's no initiative being rolled or anything, but I'm just going to drop you right on this big old map. With Bagel and Habanero and everybody's favorite Sorceric. And then I'm going to share it with the other side. Boom. Come on. So, you should have the map now.
Oh. Yes.
So you see this very large building that is up in front of you. Roughly up around here, you see there is a collapsed hallway with a corpse that is holding on to a small orb as described. There is a faint smell that you wouldn't be able to place, but you as players would recognize to be like a gasoline-like smell in the area. Just a very, very faint one.
You guys see that over there?
Yeah. Looking like a mummified guy holding a wireframe thing or whatever the fuck God just said. I got it in my brain, but I can't say it out loud.
An orb?
Guy's over there pondering his orb.
Well, like... Oh, excuse my yawn. Is that kind of similar to that Colindrite thing that you're looking for, Kathos?
Yeah.
That over there.
I don't think it is. It'd be too easy, but does it...
That's probably the core that gets down to it.
Oh.
There's a core that gets down to it.
The ID core that we're here to get.
Oh, sick.
Oh.
Where's the elevator go?
So it's like a key.
Yeah. That's what we split up to look for.
Nice.
Yeah, I know.
So like I don't know if this seems booby trapped. You know, just kind of a
What, God? Roll me perception.
It's like, huh?
I don't know if it's booby trap, but what, God? What? Fuck, say booby to what? Stones? Ooh, spikes? What is it? Fucking... Roll me perception.
Me literally every day. Waking up with anxiety.
Oh my God, it's too real, you bitch.
You said perception?
Yeah. It's that.
Wrong
I
place.
haven't seen that movie with the caveman movie of just fucking the DM tries to speak. It's just fucking get a minute! Calm down!
All right, I got to say 18, 16 to 18.
Skarn, you hear this sound that at first begins like the skittering of rodents upon metal and seems to shift and move around you. At first you take it for nothing more than old metal being bent by the temperature or by moisture or whatnot. But eventually, as you listen to it, it's not that it forms into words, but you hear this almost, you gain some kind of understanding from it as you listen to it, as these noises start to make sense to you in your mind as almost an attempt at communication. As confusing as that certainly is for Skarn specifically. You just hear this, you can't quite piece together what it's trying to say, but something in the noises, the metallic shiftings being made in this area, occur to you as this mumbly sort of, they give you the impression of like an old man muttering to themselves in the corner, just like,
There's a mumbly sound to the squeaky metal out here. Am I Listen, it's a weird way to explain it, but it's a squeaky noise to the metal. Am I supposed to understand what that is?
You need some WD-40? Like, what do you mean?
It's kind of whispering to me. I sound crazy.
I mean, it's not the first time something weird is whispered into your head.
Yeah, honestly, I should honestly just be okay with telling you guys the crazy shit that happens to me.
I mean, if it was the beginning of all of this, like a long time ago, we would have been like, oh, maybe you're just really tired, or maybe you're still hungover. But now it's actually a legitimate concern. So what happened?
So, yeah, squeaky metal making whispery noises like an old man in a corner who's just off his rocker doing his best. I don't know what that is. Kathos!
what?
You ever hear some weird whisperings in the corners? I don't know. You might know more about this stuff than I am. I'm not really good with the arcane.
I sometimes hear what I take to be the words of my goddess, in the sounds around me, in the shifting of the arcane flames that I produce. It's possible something may be trying to speak to you.
Ooh. Wait. Damn it, that means it's Gotham.
Does Gotham sound like a squeaky whimper, like a squeaky whimpering old man yelling at a cloud?
Well, I mean, it could be.
It could.
I'm over here pogging like, oh, that's good. Oh, wait, shit, it's Gotham.
Squeaky just stops, you just hear it. Oh, Skarn. Fucking just from the metal.
Yeah.
It's not entirely. It may not be Gotham. To my understanding, you have an attunement with the divine, don't you?
Unfortunately, it wasn't my fault. I got a rib placed in me when I was a baby.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird to me too, fam.
Wait, did I know about this?
I didn't ask for your life story, but anyway, it's possible that you might be attuned to the means by which the divine attempts to communicate. It could be something else trying to reach out.
Yeah, Lily would be aware of that.
Oh, sorry.
That loud snap, sorry.
Lily is over there breaking sticks.
I didn't ask for your life story. Lilia snaps a metal thing in half, but you know what? I'm happy to listen.
That's right.
That's fucking right, Kathos. I'll snap you like I snapped the selfie stick.
Girl, shit.
What's it saying to you?
God, can I roll to see what it's saying to me?
Roll your choice of a wisdom check or an insight check. Wait a minute. Hold on. There's the same thing. Roll me insight. Wisdom check or okay, insight or charisma check. Your choice.
Insight or charisma?
Yep. I have a feeling your insight's gonna be better, but it's your choice.
Yeah, I'm looking at them both. Insight might be the better.
Oh, hold on. And while you roll that, I need to go grab a thing really quick. Don't mind me. I'm cool.
Okay.
Where'd it go? Find it.
I'll never know.
Keeps forgetting about his proximity, Mike.
I'm back.
You were cutting out like crazy.
Yeah, when I
because
step
you
away
have
from
a
my microphone,
proximity
the
mic.
proximity thing happens. So I imagine what he was like, I'm getting it. And I
That's
take
exactly
it.
what
I-
it was. Yep. Mhm.
I'm back.
That's what it was, yeah.
Gotta love it. But it was a terrible role, so I'll never know.
It's true.
Can't even help you out.
You know,
my man. I'm
Justice.
Not there. I can't barbecue.
What's up?
Fuck.
I, as a GM, would love to do cool things.
Oh yeah, no, me too. Me as the player, I'd love to do cool things, but
Why
these
do you-
hands weren't made for
Why do
winning,
you feel
all right?
the need to gatekeep girl boss my cool things?
Hey man, the universe gatekeep girl bosses me from everything.
You can, as you focus on it and you try to open your mind to whatever it is you're hearing, you do just hear this continued, it becomes somewhat more mechanical in nature and you swear you can tell more of a voice to it, but you can't. As if it's speaking a language you don't understand. You just hear,
Yeah, take it. That's not the thing. Oh,
Wait a minute.
You're
Wait a
tired.
minute.
Oh, not.
Kinda tired.
Wait, that last time I came up around some dead stuff or somebody was talking about, didn't I? God, this I'm asking you. Didn't I remember talking that last time when I woke up in the jail?
and you had Conglo with you?
Conglo was there. Conglo. What? He dead? Is he in my brain or some shit?
He wasn't.
What's going
not
on?
dead.
Why the fuck was he in there? All right.
I don't know. He was in the cell, and then he said that maybe Gotham's not so bad, and then he wasn't in the cell. I don't know. Dude.
Okay, not dead per se,
accepted
but
God.
motherfucker wasn't there.
That's true.
He was a
wasn't there.
ghost.
That's true. He was,
He was a ghoul.
like a projection, like a spooky specter. Maybe you were just tired and seeing things.
I'm not
just
tired.
crazy.
I am stupid, but I'm not tired. Okay.
It can be two things, dude. I'm not there. This is your brain, Lori.
Brain Lori is really on it today.
Yeah, sorry. Fuck. I need to shut the fuck up. I'm so sorry.
Brain Lori's got that shit. Damn.
So tell me, Skarn, what is it
Yeah, what's
saying? What is the divine saying to you?
Okay. So this is exact quote of what I heard it say.
Okay.
End quote.
You're supposed to become Gotham.
Yeah.
What a choice.
Hey, I didn't choose it.
So, Kathos
Yeah, I
just
got nothing, man.
looks over to Lilia and to the hippogriff, and the hippogriff just looks.
Yeah, I know, habanero.
Hey, man, I never said I was good at this stuff. All right. Want to go inside and touch the weird
So-
orb?
The fact that there is some kind of divine entity trying to speak here is alarming.
It is. But my entire life has been filled with alarming stuff at this point. It's kind of par for the course.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, unless we can figure a way to communicate with it even more. I don't know if you got a spell or something. I definitely don't. I got like a gaming set in the backpack. That's about it. But like, I got nothing, brother.
I could
No.
try to open myself up to whatever it is, but I'm pretty strictly connected to Vestius.
I suggest we just go get it. If you really think about it, if it was booby-trapped over there, the person who's already dead already activated the booby traps. So unless they have a way to reload, there's no booby traps to worry about.
Oh. Unless they were just caught in the collapse.
But maybe we're also killed by a booby trap that caused the collapse.
I support the
I'm gonna
plan
go get
of one
it.
of you going to touch
I'm gonna
it.
go get it. I'm gonna go touch it.
You
She
going?
could tank it. I believe she could tank it.
Okay.
I go touch it. Wee.
As you guys proceed forward, You proceed into this large warehouse that if you had come here not knowing that it was like a research building at one time, you would not be able to like piece quite what this is supposed to be. This area has like pillars made of metal and stone reinforcing the interior chambers of the building, despite the fact that a huge chunk of it has already collapsed inward. The remains of all sorts of ancient skeletons lay about in the area. Some seem to be coated in a metallic dust, but most have deteriorated to the point that they are barely recognizable as what they once were. Laying partially buried in the rubble at the far side of the chamber is the body that you had seen when you were coming in, seemingly mummified, possibly by the humidity in here, and it is holding that palm-sized orb of light that is caged by a small sphere of copper wires. And Lilia, so you guys are just walking right up to it?
Wee!
Get in there, you. There.
Mm-hmm.
As you go through it, you pass through a central chamber, a large iron, or copper and iron door that is sitting ajar. It looks like this place was once mechanically very advanced, but as you proceed forward, everything here seems to be derelict and dead. You come into a pathway that would have split off into two different wings of the building, as well as a hallway that would have led further deeper in, but that is where it is collapsed. The orb being talked about is kind of on a body that is in that collapsed section right there that I'm referencing. As you get in here, Lilia,
Yeah.
you start to hear this metallic, like, very high resonant sound similar to you. Skarn, you kind of feel that it's the same noise you were hearing before, but growing more intense, as though more alarmed. To you, Lilia, it just sounds like metal kind of grinding into itself distantly. Not near you, but like as if further into the building. Despite the fact that there's a collapsed section of wall, it is as if you can hear a sound that would be on the other side of like a generator trying to sputter, and it's breaking in the process of trying to work. Skarn, you kind of hear that same metallic voice behind it, more alarmed, but also a little bit irritated. You can just pick up just the general, like,
If you take, then you got anything. No. Oh my gosh.
I think I am hearing what
That guy
you're hearing,
sounds annoyed.
Stern.
Yeah, you hear
He
that?
just sounds like he needs a little bit of lube.
I don't know if we got no WD-40 for that, but I'm hearing something that like it still sounds like a guy. Can I read perception? Can I do something?
which one did you roll last time?
I rolled the one that was
Better?
inside, I think.
Okay, roll the other one this time.
That was charisma.
Charisma.
I'm not hearing any sort of. I'm not hearing any
charisma?
sort of voice.
Charisma check.
Okay, not the same.
Not the same.
I am hearing like screeching and
17.
burring.
As Lilia reaches out toward the object, a little ball of light with a copper like sphere around it, you hear just suddenly, as if the meaning becomes clear to you, you like feel this thing connect with you, Scar, and you hear like,
Stop and be cautious. Heed my warning in good faith or die. Oh my goodness.
Lilia, stop.
Huh?
I understand. I understand it now. Okay, wait.
Did you just
Brain just clicked.
deep voice? Heckin' I understand me.
I understand it now.
Okay.
Hi. How you doing? This is gonna be sounding weird to y'all, Lily. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Don't worry. Yeah. Hi. How you doing? You can you hear me now?
Me?
Yes. You. Sir.
Yes, I can hear you, Goliath.
Hi. My name is Skarn. Who are you, and why are you trying to talk
Never
to me? My brain?
mind who I am.
Oh, come on! Don't do that to me, man.
There is no need for you to worry about
You
who
got
I
3
am.
more. You can do. It takes a little bit more time. All right. You know, continue.
Call him Bingle until further notice.
All right. What's up, Bingle?
You can call me Bingle. It does not matter to me.
Ballin'.
I detected that there was life here, and I wished to see what was happening. So I extended a piece of myself to you, and I wished to warn you about what you are about to do. I recommend that you leave this place in its entirety. This is not a place for mortal hands to be rummaging.
What's he saying?
He's saying we don't need to be here. This is not a, quote, place for mortal hands to be rummaging. Why?
Well, yeah, why?
The object that is in that dead man's hand is the ID core that you are seeking. This is true.
That's
But
the
it
ID
is...
core. Yes, that's right. Cool.
I'll wait.
Huh?
It is serving a purpose here on the ground, though an inglorious one. Would you take my warning that it being where it is protecting you from dying, or would you like a full explanation as to why?
I mean, I'd love a full explanation as to why.
Oh, if you insist. This laboratory once collapsed when metal
Okay,
curiosities unearthed by the Destians here went on a rampage. The Destians wished to program metal curiosities' wonders that they had dug out of the earth to recognize them as allies. Are you following me, Goliath?
Mostly.
What you saying?
I gotta. There's a whole anime arc going through. I gotta get the whole thing first. Continue.
As the
I'm
Destians...
gonna write this down. While you
As the Destians attempted to reprogram the metal monstrosities they'd pulled out of the earth and researched them, they unfortunately stirred them into a frenzy instead. In a final bid for their survival, they tricked them into seeing that the ID core, the one that you're trying to grab, was one of their allies. It made those metal beasts that were pulled from the earth see that as their friend, and caused them to deactivate so long as it was not in danger, and then the place collapsed down on top of them. If you remove the core, those old metal beasts that were researched here would feel as if an ally were in danger, and would reawaken. It is keeping them here. And so, my mortal friends, I recommend that you leave. There is a great degree of danger here, one that I am afraid you're not prepared for.
Interesting. All right.
I also would wish that the remains of this place not be disturbed further. It is already in such a disgraceful state, not befitting of those who built it. I would hate to see it come to more damage.
Angus, it seems like you really like this place. You like used to work here or something? Like, is this your lab?
Roll me persuasion.
Protocol check.
Don't fail me now. Yes!
Oh yeah.
Yes!
Oh yeah.
Yes! 18.
Oh yeah.
My identity is of no concern to you, but in a sense, yes. This is my lab. Or at least one that was built in honor to me.
Ooh, big guy, big shot over here. Look at this guy. I've been basically JBL speakering this to the back.
Right, just writing it down.
I must say, I was a bit vexed. I expected to have to send others to look to your remains, but when you seemed to be able to hear me, it was quite curious. It would seem you have been touched by gods before.
Yeah. Oh, I see what's going on here. Yeah. Unfortunate. I don't know if I should explain this to you, but you seem like you got enough insight on it, honestly. Happen to be a fucking vessel for Gotham against my choice. It sucks.
We're trying to do something about that.
How quaint.
Yeah, I hate it here.
What brings you here?
That ID core that you told me not to take anymore. Is there any way?
One moment. I must extend my influence into the I see.
Eh?
The colendrite is being touched.
What?
Perhaps I had averted my gaze from this temple from too long.
What, the colendrite's being touched? What?
In that case, what is the state of the... Ah, the other ones aren't functioning either. That's not good. Tell me, Goliath, would-be avatar of Gotham, what has happened to the other colendrite? Start with the other temple, the one to the gladiator god. What happened to that one? It seems to not be in effect either.
Oh yeah. About that whole plot of me being a vessel for Gotham, I'm not the only one. There are others. I refused. So, the ones that are still actually trying to resurrect Gotham are trying to use the power of said Colindrites, and they took that one and broke it in half because we were trying to fight with them, and then there's a whole lot of bullshit going on.
You must
But
not
yeah, one of those
allow-
Colindrites is broke.
You must not allow these temples to fall into disarray.
Hey, that's what we're working on, man.
Well, then I suppose I charge you with going and defending the Colindrite in this temple. My advocates here are no longer able to, so I must rely on you. Consider yourselves to be agents of the Great Engine.
Agents of the Great Engine Bingus. Hell yeah.
And I, the Great Engine Bingus, command you to stop the Colindrite from falling into inappropriate hands.
Does
Your
that mean we
wish is
still
my
can't?
command, Bingus.
Does that mean we still can't get that ID core?
You're going to need it.
So can we get it?
I do not have any direct power in this.
But if we take it, it's still
think?
going to activate the bad guys?
Yes.
So you're
we have no
basically...
choice?
Is this like a mission fight?
It is possible that you may be able to take it if you... In theory, if you could deactivate them before taking it, if you could damage them, that might solve it. But seeing as that they're currently buried under several tons of rubble, you might find that to be difficult. If my followers there were still more active, I may have more agency in trying to help you, but unfortunately none of my mechanisms are still in effect.
Oh.
Damn.
So. So, we have no choice but to take that, and no choice to deal with the aftermath of taking that. And we still have to find the Colindrite that's in here, and not give it to Kathos.
No, let's hold on a second. It's as safe in my hands as anyone's.
So what happened to the last one that was in your hands, Kathos?
You broke it before I got it.
I've never touched it!
Not you.
Real.
Your group broke it before I got it. You gave me a broken Colindrite.
We'll have Bagel hold it.
All right, so where is the Colindrite then? Do we know where the Colindrite is?
At the bottom of a lift that this ID core powers.
All right, cool. Awesome. Well, you think it's a good idea to grab the group and then do this? Oh, because like I don't want to fight alone right now. It's been a while.
I mean, it would be the smarter idea to regroup, let everybody else know what's going on. That way, we've got more firepower to deal with.
Might be a better idea. I like that.
But also,
Bingus. Oh,
but also, are you bitching out?
don't do this to me right now. Don't do this to me right now.
This is the final time that I shall respond to that name.
Oh, come on. It's a cool name.
He didn't give us his actual name.
I have already given you the means to understand my actual name. You stand within my temple.
Oh, yeah, I know that. Where are we?
I don't know.
The last
Protoculture ruins for all I know.
the Latch Temple of Destimus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what's up, Desty? I forgot. That's crazy. I'm still calling you Bingus. I'm sorry.
All right, you get one more piece of information. Then I have other things to see to.
Yeah, you do seem like a busy god, I would assume. All right, so we got all that. We got the stuff. If we pick that up, and if I can do that. Anything else you need to know, Lily?
Just looks around. Nothing really jumps out. I've never really seen any of these doohickeys and doodads before, so it's not like I'd know how to use them.
Truth be told, neither have I.
I will give you this one piece of advice on the machines with which we must battle. One of them is best suited to the shadows, which this place is in no short supply of. The other is a defensive machine that can protect itself and others. Both have hard hulls, nearly indestructible to normal weapons, but apply enough force and you will be able to beat them. If possible, I would avoid destroying them. They are technological marvels from a time long since past that I had hoped I would be able to look into in more detail. But for the sake of the Colendrite, it seems that I will not be able to preserve them here. What a shame.
So try not to destroy your fancy machines.
Destroy them if you must.
You're sending mixed signals here, man.
Okay.
All right. I understand. I build models too. I get it. But
That's the vibe. This absolutely sounds like a collector who's like, break my things, it's fine.
Hey, I have an idea. Since it's really taking a toll on him. If there's one thing that he can salvage from here that he wants us to look out for.
Good idea.
That's one thing that we can probably salvage that's like easy to carry and something that you definitely would never want to lose. We'll do our best to save it for you as an offering.
Most of the things here are derelict. One thing that I would wish for you to salvage, fine. It will not be easy to do so, but if you manage to prevent the complete destruction of the hull of Cronus, the dark machine you are about to face, then I will consider you to have done me a favor, and I will repay it in kind.
Okay. Cronus, that's the one that needs a lot of darkness to fight?
That is it.
Okay. Well, I think I've already got an idea about that. The less shadows, the less it can really do anything. So we can light up some torches all over the place before we touch that ID core.
I think that works out. I can do that.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Torches. Yeah, torches everywhere in my pocket.
I got 17.
I am not adept in the art of combat. I leave it in your hands to strategize around the destruction of these beautiful machines.
I'll try my best not to destroy them as much.
With that, see it that it is not destroyed in its entirety, and I will ensure that some sort of repayment finds you. In the meantime, I have spent quite a deal of time conversing with you, and I have other things to see to.
All right.
Nice
to meet you, Decimus.
By the grace of the great engine, I bid you continue.
And you feel that, like, that sound washes away from the area. The churning of metal and the scraping of rusty bits upon each other ceases.
I like that guy. He's kind of nice. Yeah, let's go convene with the rest. I feel like we have a battle incoming.
It might be for the best, yeah.
Yeah. Seems like a pretty cool collector guy. He doesn't want his stuff broken, though. I get it.
Yeah,
He's
I mean, that's
gone through a lot.
understandable.
I mean, looking at this place, it is kind of fucked up.
Well, we'll try to do our best with what he says. He's given us some information to help make that easier. So then, before we get ready for however long or whatever heck else we're fighting, we just light some torches, get them situated so they can't just get stuffed out, and then see how well we can kill it without killing it.
Yeah. All right. Down for
Okay,
that.
looks like we've got an idea.
Let's make our way back to. Do we know where they are? We split up.
I mean, we had a rendezvous point, didn't we? Or did we not establish that?
I think the place you guys split up from.
Here.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right, if you guys want to head back, you can head back. All right, the game will not be as split as we once thought that it might be. Look at that. You guys are heading back then?
Yeah.
All right. All in all, about a total of 2 hours goes by between everybody splitting up and getting back together. Heckin'. Boop, boop, boop. I'm going to give everybody a short rest. If they want it. Does everybody want a short rest?
I'm so fucking
Yes,
hurt. Oh my god.
Yes, I want a short rest. Give me my spells back.
Okay,
I
short
do be
rest.
chilling, but like I like to sleep.
Short rest happens.
That's a mood.
We were playing our table game the other day, and Kenneth was like, he was knocked on the ground, and you stopped dying, and he got up, and he's like, I'd like to stay on the ground, like roll over to where my allies are, and he's like, now Logan, when you say a short rest, how short is the rest? I was like, you're not going to get a short rest in combat, Kenneth. It's like, why can't I just sleep for a round? Come on.
I don't have any hit die. Fuck.
Me neither. You've gotta be kidding. I rolled a
Scar, and make
3
sure
and
you
a
hit the
2.
button that gives you back
Or,
half
yeah.
your points.
I'm in hell.
Oh, I'm full.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
Full
thank you.
restore with 1 hit die.
Good
Yeah, I'm
for
chilling.
you.
I'm fucked. But
Everybody
I
who
think I
spent
can-
hit die
using
and
it.
benefited from the rest, tick off a
Wait.
short rest on your sheet.
think I can still song of rest everybody.
If they used hit dice.
Okay, I'm fucked, but that
Enjoy
doesn't
yours.
mean I can't help y'all too. Here I
Hey.
You're not near me. I'll give you a potion if you need
We
it.
look rough.
go.
Lori and Pepper are not having a good day.
Yo, everybody at
Yeah.
6! You're
Also,
welcome!
Do you want to do this when you get back together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then,
Yeah.
yeah, good, okay.
I want to be able to
Okay.
benefit everybody.
Benefit doll. Everybody get it.
Everybody! Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Rock the body! Yeah,
I refuse.
Yo.
There we go.
yeah.
Yay, I'm moderate. Huzzah.
Well, good for
Oh.
you. I'm fucking
Lori needs a
critical.
potion.
Yeah, I'm giving him the potion in my pocket when we get back. Do you want this?
Oh my, what if you need it?
I'm literally
I-
60 health right now. You will be fine.
What does that mean? Go cross it.
Your brain's just like, what?
Why is my nose bleeding?
No, I'm literally at 60 health. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm
I'm
60
God,
health.
a
Don't
short
worry.
Look at how you grip your bow, enough said.
Anna, Eric told me that fucking short made him watch Epic the Musical.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Anyway, I'm really fucked up. Like I want you to be okay, but I'm really fucked up. So I would appreciate.
Yeah,
that one
how do I
day.
give this to you? I put it in the goddamn. How do I
You just
get-
like, there should be like a button beside it if you want to just like
I'll
roll,
just
like
tick it?
drag it onto them on the combat tracker. It'll use it on them. Then you can just tick it off on your sheet.
I'm also running low on spells, but I should
Lawrence.
probably. Oh my god, why you full naming me, bro? Like, I'm Lori to you.
Did I do that right? Did I do that right? I don't think. Okay, that was the
So like
button.
beside the healing
Ah,
potion, there's the button to like roll it.
Lori.
You click it, you
Ah!
drag it, you drop it on them.
That's not right. You mean on the combat
just-
tracker up here, right?
Yeah, on
He's
them,
just
on the combat
dangling.
tracker.
Just dangling.
What
the
do you-
potion
what- which
above me
thing are
with
you
his great
dragging?
height.
I'm dragging the plus sign.
Okay,
Over
so
to
don't
Lori.
drag that. So
Oh,
potion
okay,
of healing,
I'm
right?
doing
Oh
it.
no, yeah. Plus sign.
Yeah,
It
you
should
did
create
right.
Little plus
it should
sign.
create two
It's
dice.
got 2 dice.
And then you
and I
drag
drag
it
that over
over
Lori.
Lawrence on the combat tracker, and then you drop it on him.
There
we
we go.
go.
Okay. I think it wasn't the combat
Oh.
tracker. I think it was the party list.
Oh.
And then I'll just tick that off you. There you go.
Dude,
Thank
I'm
you.
just picturing you standing
I'm
so tall above him, like you want it? You want it, little guy? You want some healing?
No,
I'm like, yeah,
it's Scar with crane game arms. He's just like, all right, give me a second. I got it. Almost. Wait. Nope.
I really
Nope.
want it.
Wait,
I'm really
wait,
badly
wait.
hurt.
Almost.
This
I'm
has
so
got to
terribly
be child
injured.
There it
abuse
is.
at
All
some
right.
point.
I'm so terribly injured, Scar, please.
Kathos gives a
I'm
amused
also
nod.
gonna- yeah. I'm gonna heal myself.
Daps up,
Kathos was
Kathos.
sick, but- Damn it!
Me and Kathos are best buds at this point.
What the fuck is happening? Poor
What's
Lilia.
happening?
What's happening? I'm bonding with the homeless man we adopted, okay?
That's, that's
Best
fucking
buds.
fair. Oh, I'm
Bonding
also
with
gonna
our
heal
vagrant.
myself. Because I'm
Oh my god! This is hell.
Me and my vagrant on TLC.
That's
Kathos,
better.
Skarn, and the Hippogriff. The squad.
Yo!
Fuck yeah!
That's my favorite. That's my favorite
That's-
sitcom.
I would watch that. I would watch the
This is how-
shit
Skarn,
out of that.
Kathos, and the bird.
And the bird.
Weeknights at 8.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Signing up for cable just for that. Fuck,
This
dude.
is fun.
Right.
Okay.
I
Not
heal.
even my fucking
I'll
familiars
do.
like me. Shit.
1 second. 1 second. I'm gonna.
You got this. I believe.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
I'm gonna.
Do the best. Do the best you got. You got that.
I'm gonna. Just because I see that Pepper is still at moderate, and we'll have none of that.
Don't you worry about me, baby. I got this.
Yeah.
I
5,
can
6,
give
8,
you a
12.
spell. I can give you a little spell. It's fine. It's
Oh,
a little
alright.
spell.
Well, just.
Now I officially have one of each level.
Yeah,
spell
I know how
slot
much
left.
longer that takes. You motherfucker! You should have saved that
What?
spell slot.
No, it's just
Thank
a little.
you,
it's
but you
just
should've-
a little. It's just a little. Spell.
You should've-
It's fine.
Should have saved it.
Make sure you're
No.
clicking
I can-
off your short rests, Carrie, as you're using them.
All right.
Same thing, everybody. You guys have
Uh,
used 2 short rests.
I keep forgetting how to
Yeah.
So
do
you,
that.
you should have no short rests
shit.
left unless you're like Lori, who can do 1 extra per day.
It's true. Oh yeah, I have none left. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll take
I
it too.
technically didn't even heal. Do I need to use my short rest?
Where-
Fuck it. No, actually, I got a Stone Lord. so
I was gonna
can
say like I
Oh,
also
I
didn't
see.
heal, so yeah.
Yeah, it also gives you
There
your
we go.
focus points back.
I have none.
Yeah, well, I was full on focus points anyway.
Ah, okay, so it doesn't matter.
Son of a bitch. Oh, we need
By
long
the
rests.
Will of Destimus,
Goddamn.
everybody short rested, and that's the end of that.
Boo.
Thanks, Desty.
You all meet back up in the
like
Ebedrius
that's the
chamber. He does not necessarily appear to you, but you all meet back up there.
Hey guys, we got this
Bruh.
shit kicked out of us by a bear.
Oh.
No, that was before.
That was before.
No.
That was before. We
I
were
was
there.
always-
You fought the
Yeah,
blood
we were
reverend.
there.
I lost so
Goth
much
kid
blood.
show up.
You fought
not
the
what
blood
happened.
reverend. Fucking Ebedrius, I said I'm sorry. Disappears.
Sorry,
Nah,
sorry
that
about
that bear's on my shit list, you guys.
Or he's really pissed at this bear.
No, you fought the blood reverend. You fought the spooky cult guy.
We fought a spooky
Yeah,
cult guy.
after
He's
I
also on my
failed the
shit
high.
list.
He's dead.
He's fucking dead, you guys. How did your journey go?
Y'all get much done?
No, not really. Not even gonna lie
Didn't
to
get
you.
anything done, actually.
I convened with a god.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean that's not really new.
Isn't
This is
that-
Yeah, I
in your
know.
head. Like, yeah.
But it
that
wasn't the
Castle?
weird one this time.
There are multiple gods talking to
that.
you.
Hey man, I'm pretty popular.
That is true. You're pretty cool. But
Get on.
Thanks. Yeah, but
Starting to worry.
basically, I didn't know that I forgot where we were, and I didn't realize that this was the Temple of Decimus, and probably the god Decimus is trying to talk to me. So we named him Bingus. So Bingus pulled up, and
Good old
we-
Bingus.
good old Bingus. Bingus came, and we were gonna take his funny orb, so we can go down the funny thing to get into the place to get the colondrite. He said, "Don't do that," because
Why?
all of the
We die.
creations. What
Good
did you
reason.
say? What was the word you said?
Just the
God.
mechanical curiosities and such.
Curiosities. Yes.
Yeah.
The curiosities. Mm. He
Cool.
said all of his stuff will blow us up. And I don't want it. I don't want that. Apparently, they see the orb as their bestie, and they don't want their bestie to go nowhere.
They're
Yep.
bestimus, if you will.
I like what you did there. That's pretty good.
Hell yeah, bitch. So then what the fuck do we do?
Well, we have no choice, but we have to go talk to the
Done.
orb.
We got to get the orb
Talk to the
eventually,
orb.
but I didn't feel like fighting all of the funny curiosities without you guys, because you're my best friend.
Oh, you didn't want to leave us out. Well, bless your heart, Scarn. Well, thanks.
That's
Well,
really
thanks to you.
sweet.
That's so.
Yeah.
That's perfect. So,
is he lying?
We also got some insight on them. One of them's a
That
big,
too.
really defensy, tanky boy, and the other one's a creepy crawly, hides in the shadows and attacks from the shadows boy. So we have a little bit of an idea of what we can do to counteract that. And as long as we don't mess too much with the shadowy boy while still taking them down, then a god will owe us one favor.
Don't fuck with Shadow Boy.
shit.
Got it. Okay.
We've got like 17 torches. We're good.
We've got tons of torches probably
I got so many
collectively
torches.
between us all. So if we just light up the temple as best as we can, then there will be no shadows for that one to do anything with. We can probably incapacitate it without destroying it, and then Bingo will be happy with us.
Good old
Huh.
Bingus.
Good old Bingus.
It's like Bingus, like another one of these guys. Just point in the general direction where the bear was.
Nah, he didn't really show his form. It was more like a screeching of metals that made themselves into the sound of a voice. I'm not really sure either.
Horrifying. Let's go grab your Bingus
Yeah,
orb.
that story will haunt me.
Oh, it happened to me. It's haunting me now.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Scarn with the most like smile, but like tears in his eyes.
Yeah,
Right
like
there.
the eyes don't match the mouth. Kind of like, like.
Make sure to disassociate a little bit. You don't want to get too traumatized, or you'll zone out again.
No, trust. I'm not trying to get that far anymore.
Please.
Everybody feeling good? Live?
Okay.
Nice.
So what is the strat? Trademark? What are we doing?
Well, before we touch the orb, we should probably put down some torches around the area to get as many of the shadows dispelled as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just drop 10 torches.
Damn. I know I have a shit ton of torches too.
Let me just
I have 16 torches.
enable lighting on that
I
map.
know I've got a lot of torches.
There,
Let me
lightning.
see here, let me
lighting is
rest
Thank
my
enabled.
God we
rounds
hoarded
bag.
torches, y'all. Fuck yeah.
Everybody just
let me do a
pulls out
rest
way
around.
too many
Okay, so
torches.
let's Jesus fuck. Okay, where are we putting torches?
Everywhere, Logan. We have a million.
Okay, I've dropped 10, I guess.
All right, one
I will
sec. I
also-
have a preset
yeah.
for torch. Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna. Is everyone on the map?
Mm-hmm.
If I do this, like that's one
believe so.
torch lighting up an
Yes.
area. So do you want me to just try to pepper these around as much as I
Nah.
can?
Pepper.
Hey,
Yeah,
pepper!
that works out.
I'm not
I
seeing
will-
anything on the map. I don't think I'm on the map.
Sorry, look.
I
I
just
see you on the map.
We-
You're right
we
here.
should
yeah, I
first-
see you.
click
can't
the
see
thing that
it.
takes you to where your character is.
We should probably first count up how many torches we're
There
collectively
I
putting
am.
down, and then
That too.
And then I can throw
from
them
there,
around.
Logan can chart out where the party put everything.
Good call.
You are so smart, Lydia. Bless your heart.
It's true.
I've got my 10.
Okay, 10.
Evo.
You guys count them, then you
I'm
tell
gonna
me the
drop-
total.
I'm gonna drop 10 in the party sheet too.
I will also discard of 10. Yes, this is great. I needed to get rid of these anyway.
I will
How the
keep
fuck
my
do we do all
10.
this shit? Damn.
Hey,
Alright,
We-
we'll
good
put
for
these on
you.
We
the
do
torch.
need to leave this
for
place
you.
eventually, and there's a lot of cave between us and a home.
Oh, I accidentally.
And you can't
Red
rely
light.
on
How do
me
we do
to
that?
help you find your way back. Because I
Why
won't
do you
have
do
the
it?
magical ability to divine our way there.
Oh,
Lilia can also give dark vision for 8 hours, so that's also why I'm not super griped about torches.
so we'll like get there faster then.
Short people.
I put all of mine into the party sheet.
Oh, I
Somebody tell
used
me
all
the
mine.
Somebody tell me the total number.
15,
Sounds like 30.
13. So 27.
27?
I don't know the
8,
one, sorry.
28.
Okay.
Wait,
You know, I'm going to broadly go out on a limb and say this place is probably lit up, but just for the fun of
Exactly.
it, boom.
Yeah, that's what we were
Boom.
trying to do, and then we
That's
came
what
up with
we
this
wanted.
plan.
Yeah,
I
'cause-
still want to throw torches around on the map because I like having the
Because it's fun.
No, it's fun,
it's a
yeah.
fun thing to do. It's a fucking, it's like fucking. Do you want to put them outside too?
I mean, if you gotta know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 I have used to do what you see now. Boom.
Beautiful.
Boom. 17.
We're
There's
also
what?
each
This is half of
probably
them?
carrying one.
You're also each... Well, if you each carry one,
Yeah.
then just so you know, your weapon use will be limited. Because, like, Skarn can't fire
I'm
a
not
bow.
carrying shit.
That's fair.
Wait,
I
how
was just
many?
checking.
How many did you put down already, Logan?
18 have
18
been put down.
currently.
Damn.
Okay, well, I put in 11 and Pepper put in 10. So that's another.
This is like a fun thing that Fantasy
I think I
Grounds
put
really
in
lets
6.
you do is be like, okay, let's quickly
Let's
play
actually do
around
this.
with like where the torches
Yeah.
are. Yeah.
I like that. That's actually really
Love that. Yeah.
We're getting that 10-point lighting.
Okay,
This is gonna
so
look great. Let's
sorry,
fucking
18 have been
gel.
used. Do you guys want to start also lighting around the outside or?
Pepper's getting carried away. She's been
Getting what
given a
away?
task and
19, 20,
what
21,
did you say?
22,
Fucking goblin?
23,
I like it.
24, 25,
Uh-huh.
26. How many were there total? Like 35?
I presume so. That sounds about right.
I think it was 28 was what we just counted. 16, 13, yep, 28.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there was whatever was in the
29,
party
technically,
sheet, and then Brett and I
29.
kind of just got him out of our
Okay,
inventory in
so
general.
I'm gonna grab a token from somebody here real quick. I'm gonna grab, let's say Lawrence. Come with me. So
Oh, okay.
torches, torches. Everyone, click on Lawrence so you can see what Lawrence sees, right?
Yes.
Okay, torches,
Torches!
torches,
This is beautiful.
It's
Hell
I
yeah.
love it.
It's
This is the brightest place ever.
It's beautiful.
All right, nice. I like that.
Oh,
I'm a fan. I'm a
I
fan of
didn't-
that,
I didn't mean to put so many down. I got into the groove of it.
Yeah, don't complain.
Hey,
No, you're
hey.
good.
I didn't want to.
Hey, the more light, hopefully, the better.
We can help.
Lots of torches.
Listen, this is why we were hoarding the torches. We knew that this would happen.
Yes, this is exactly yes.
This is why. Yeah. No,
Yes.
it's great. It's great. Don't worry about it. It's great.
Yes, justify the reasons.
Whatify the reasons.
Skarn. I've had enough of your tall having son of a bitch. Situs.
Oh,
Sorry
I just
that
saw
I-
3. I just saw 5 tier 3 gift subs. So heckin', you know what to do.
Oh, shit.
Concerning swords. Let me know what your choice is.
You and Kath has been getting too close. I've had enough.
That's my best.
Anyway, which way we going? What are we doing?
I'm getting on my griffin.
I mean, if we're
Hopefully no one else
positioning,
is riding
who
him.
wants to grab the thing?
Hey, yo.
Who wants to grab the orb?
There you
All
go.
right, you calm down, child.
That was Carrie, and you know it.
He's like, hey, yo.
I could believe it on being either.
Very fair. Very
I
fair.
wanna grab the orb.
I mean, if we're trying to prevent like a hot potato situation,
Careful,
we
I
could
might
take.
force you into Devil Trigger.
Huh? God damn it.
What?
Can we all go cross-eyed? Just fucking-
Already there.
Okay, which way are we going? Who's in front?
I thought we were just kicking their ass.
Where
Yeah,
are
I
they?
I don't know,
Why do we kick their ass if we don't find them?
because they're buried robots.
Did I miss a beat? Did you guys grab it?
We're gonna grab it. Yeah, I think Lily's
No.
grabbing it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Lilia, describe to me what you do.
we're in it.
So it's being held by like a funny corpsey thingy, right?
Yeah.
So she's gonna use root bloom to kind of poke it out because she doesn't want to touch it, and then once it clinks onto the floor, she's gonna pick it up.
Alrighty. As you go over to it and you touch it, and as it clinks down and it moves, as you put your hands on it, this, again, small little, like, palm-sized ball of light, it's like a Pokeball-sized thing, with, like, this copper wire sphere that surrounds it as though containing the light. Heck, and why can't I move? I'm trying to confirm that movement. Bam, there we go. As you reach down and pick it up, I would like Lilia and anyone with Actually, I think I have a command that lets me do this. So let me check actually a thing. I want to see if I can just do this without asking. Hold on. Is there a button for this? Is there a button? Same target.
Is there a funny button? Do you got it?
Oh, dude, the fucking is. Hold on.
Yo.
Only target. It does work. Ah, so cool. Okay. Real fast. I need. It's only the 3 of you. Who has proficiency in perception?
Oh, that would be me. Sound-based?
Just in general.
I have proficiency.
Do you?
What is?
It's because I
How
got
do you?
I got
I have a
big
little star
honking
on it.
ears.
Little yellow star.
Then why didn't it select you?
Racism.
I don't know.
Oh,
That's
weird.
fucking
And then I
racist.
clicked it
You
again.
could be
It did.
racist.
So
Nope,
wait,
don't
Pepper, are
got
you
it.
proficient?
Yeah, nope.
I roll it with advantage. So
Okay, that's
no.
not proficiency.
Ignore
then.
what I said.
Okay.
Yes, I
When
realized
you got
that
the
as I was
funniest.
saying.
All right. I need this.
I heard perception and went
Oh.
crazy.
I got offered it too, but here I go.
Wait, do you have proficiency? In perception?
have
Master
proficiency,
Jack of
apparently.
Spell
You have
Traits.
half. That's
And
enough.
Bard.
That's fine.
Bard.
That's enough? Okay.
It's time to roll. That's a 9. I saw my roll.
I also saw my roll.
Lilia
my
got a 22.
I got
so-
a 17 for a 22.
Jesus Christ.
That plus 5 is.
Bunny eyes.
Funny
God
bunny
Very
damn.
ears
perceptive,
just hear
Banui.
Alrighty.
The vibrations.
Bunwee.
Ooh.
That makes sense because you also picked it up. As soon as you touch it, you begin to hear this faint rumbling. You hear this sound that sounds, again, like metal shearing against metal, but not the same way you did before. It sounds more like this metallic, like War of the Worlds-esque screech. You hear 2 sets of what sound like earth moving and rumbling coming from either side of you, down either side of the each wing that is to the east and west on the map of you. And as you do, you see rocks begin to get thrown out of other collapsed corridors. You see this dark, shadowy flame erupting from underneath some of them. On the other side, you see just what looks like this huge copper shield bashing away chunks of rock, and then all at once, 2 blasts of debris from either side. As you see, from map west from you, standing twice as tall as, for example, Skarn.
Oh god. Oh god.
You
Hey,
see what appears to be
big
this
boy.
humanoid figure carrying what appears to be this very long polearm-like weapon made entirely of metal, floating out, pointed feet down at the bottom of it. Like they don't have feet, they just have little pointed robot feet. Their body appears to be this dark, twisted, knightly-looking individual. There is a wisping cloak of red and black flames that winds around them, and as they exit and they float out with this aggressive Grim Reaper-like disposition, you see them turn, and the long polearm that they're holding, they flick it, and this long red blade of energy erupts from it. As you see, from the west...
Ooh. I know it!
Don't pay attention to the sheet. Don't pay attention to
Not
the
looking
sheet.
at it. Not looking at it. Not
Meant-
looking.
Meant to share a picture. Just close the
Not looking
sheet.
at it.
Just close the sheet. Just close the sheet.
Fine.
Heckin'.
Not looking.
There you go.
I
Here
knew
you-
it was
here you
you.
go.
Oh!
You motherfucker! You son of a bitch! Oh no! I don't know what that is. But
I know,
Sorry about the sheet
That's really
mishap.
cool looking. I got no idea what that is.
And
I'm
then,
unhappy.
from the east side, you see breaking
on.
through the rubble that is there, smashing its way through as though a football player tackling another. You see this golden armored individual. This one has feet. They have footsies. They got little feetsies that they stomp along the ground with. One of their arms seems to be holding this red matador-like cape of what looks like shimmering arcane energy, and on the other arm is covered in a massive shield. This one stands a little bit taller than Skarn, but not by much. He's like if Skarn were to wear a very large, imagine an Iron Man suit made for Skarn. that's kind of you see
Tank Buster.
Oh my god. We can't do
A
this.
snugger?
Come on, why is he
You
hot?
must be fucking
why is he
kidding me.
hot?
How did you make him hot? That's crazy.
Why is the robot hot?
I like
They
his
say.
shoes.
I was gonna say I like his shoes. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Yo.
Yeah, I got to be going.
They are scratched up. They look like they're old. They've been buried for a long time. Both of them, however, seem to let out this wave of force that causes all the dust that accumulated on their body to burst off of them. You see this little shockwave let out as dust and smoke is kicked up around each one of them, and I'd like everybody, I'm gonna hit you with it. I'm coming at you. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna use the thing to do it. Hold on. Everybody. Initiative.
Yeah.
Where's the initiative button?
Oh!
It's in here somewhere. Hold on. Initiative.
Will I get one for habanero as well?
I got it. It pops up for me
got it,
anyway,
okay.
so just for
Mine
convenience.
says perception again, but
That's
sure.
a nat 1 for Pepper for a 3 initiative.
Oh wait, they do say perception again. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
they were perception. Yeah.
Oh!
That's weird.
then
Yeah. Let us do them again, Logan.
Oh, I think that's just the label. It is initiative it rolled, but I think it just.
Yeah,
Hold
I'm
on.
pretty sure it's initiative.
Hold on, check this out.
Because it locked into the initiative order. You can see it
So
automatically.
do I
Yeah,
do I
yeah,
X
hold
out of
on.
this or not?
No, you do it. But as a
Dominated.
little test to show that it's just that it labeled it because I wrote a thing down. Like, fucking roll that. Roll
Yeah,
that
still
perception check I
perception.
just threw at you, Lawrence.
I'm in
Perception,
pain.
Bachlan.
See, it says Bachlan. It's because I can put labels on
Bachlan.
them.
Oh, neat.
The labeling field is right next to the button that checks and selects people who have proficiency. So I thought what you had to do was write the skill there and then click it, but it turns out it's not what it was. But I'd left perception in it. That's what happened there. So the initiative was labeled
okay.
perception. Y'all rolled initiative, going through the thing, making sure everyone rolled it. Yep, everyone rolled it. Good job, everybody. You did it. You did initiative. Combat begins with Desmond.
Oh, Logan.
What?
Don't make us
I
fight
wrote
these
that one.
things.
It's all good. I'm just in pain.
What? Didn't think you'd be
I'll
seeing
here.
DGRs in the spooky cult game?
Of course not. Ugh.
I thought it was like, this is a possibility. Decimus, this sounds like some DGR bullshit. And sure enough,
These guys are the reason this place is abandoned. They tried to
sure.
reprogram these to be friends. They dug them out of the earth because they got blasted there, and they were like, "Hey, we can like make them like us." And then they crossed some wires, and they're like, "Oh no, they hate everything now."
That makes sense.
Oh no. Done.
So you see why I didn't do this by ourselves. Okay.
Yeah, I'm really
Yeah, imagine if we did.
so kind of you. Thank you for saving this for us.
No problem.
what?
Love you to death.
I shouldn't
Which
fuck
might
around
be
here.
closer than
I'm
we
gonna
think.
start
This
with
is all
a bonus action hunter's mark on him.
Gotcha.
Very nice.
And take off that spell slot. Then gun.
Why is this?
That
lag?
is a crit.
That's a crit right out the gate.
Wow.
Disgusting.
Let's
'Cause I crit on
frickin'
19.
go.
Oh,
All right. Well,
Dust dirty boy.
come on. Dude.
that does. It has nothing to do.
Oh,
That's a
Yeah.
hit. I'm gonna also burn favorite target.
Fuck him
My
up,
man
dude.
said, "You're dying."
Yeah, all right,
Do there's
fine.
the enemy.
You ever see
Yes.
you ever see a ranger do a divine smite?
Holy shit, dude, right?
You just hear a hammer.
I should hear with laxative.
Loads a sword into his revolver.
Sounds like a fucking
stuff.
parry.
Sometimes
Should
it's
be-
okay that he thinks magic is dumb.
Magic is stupid. Magic.
Oh,
Okay, so it comes out this large Grim Reaper-esque robot, this thing that from your guys' perspective, from your understanding of technology, is far beyond what you're used to even hearing about in like tales of the most advanced tech in the world. As you fire at it, you hit it enough that it seems to turn off for a second, like it floats back in the air and its cape vanishes. It then flares back up a second later as if it had been turned on and off again.
I got.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shoot again.
Okay, go ahead.
get him.
25.
That is a hit.
Another 14 points.
Gosh. One of those is Hunter's Mark. One of those is favorite enemy, right?
Yep.
Wow. All right, yeah, you shoot it, you deal another 14 points of damage to it.
All right, and then I go here with my remaining movement.
Then you jump over and you hide behind this large pillar that's off on the side. I gotta figure out why
Real,
the-
real gamer moment right there.
Gotta figure out why this is.
Absolutely. God damn.
I gotta figure out why this is being kind of laggy. on this screen.
Such a good strat.
All the light, I can only imagine.
That might
Probably the light.
genuinely.
It's probably the light.
Yeah,
Wait.
too
Hold
much
on.
light.
Wait, let me actually check. I want to see now.
Kind of. It's like a little. That
Not
made
that
it.
much, but it's running 30% of my GPU.
It's
Damn!
doing a little bit better. Okay, well, back
Maybe the
on the.
fog
That's a
effect, maybe?
4080.
It might be the fog. It might, this map might just be a bit challenging for it. I
Yeah,
also,
the fog. I will say I looked this up because I was having a lot of problems. The day we were fighting. What's her name? Wow, I forgot.
There's-
No. My bow. I just got her bow.
Tomoe.
Tomoe.
Yeah, when we were fighting Tomoe, it was kind of foggy on that map, and I
My
started
bow,
looking
yeah,
it up.
one there.
Yeah, fog on this map will randomly just start
Yep.
yoinking.
I might stop using it
Yeah.
quite as much too, especially because it doesn't show up when I go into the camera view. But for today, it's a little tiny bit laggy, but it's not like terribly laggy. It's just like a little bit stuttery. Heckin', I do think a lot of it here is the fact that there's 5 million lights
That too.
around the map.
That
Nicholas,
too.
what do you mean?
I remember back when we first started using Unity, and like the lighting engine was so unoptimized that if like there was more than 4 sources of light, it'd be like. It's come a long way, but it's still,
It's still
the fact it's always funny to think about the fact that this is running in Unity. Just like this isn't what you would expect Unity to be used for. But I digress. That was you?
Yep.
Habanero's turn. Scarn, you're on deck. Habanero's turn.
Brett.
Braden!
Brett.
Brandon-
Brett.
Yeah, there
I'm
you go.
here. Sorry.
I was about. Brett.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Habanero rolled a good initiative in
Yeah.
comparison to me. Good for him.
So what up?
Good at peanut butter.
I like right
Crazy.
before combat, I mounted Habanero, which means there's room for one more person on Habanero. I don't like the answer to this, but he might want his favorite person to ride.
It's like Athos.
So
Like Athos.
I leave that because apparently my familiar doesn't, or my steed doesn't listen to me. So at this point, Logan, what does Habanero do?
Waits for your order.
What is my?
Who is Habanero's
He's still your.
favorite
He's
person?
still your
I don't know.
familiar. You can't.
I don't speak.
deny it.
I don't speak
What do you
fucking
think?
hawk dog lion.
Hawk dog.
Wow.
You're
you
right.
know what?
You're
It's
right.
not what I said, but I'm gonna revise that. Hot dog lion.
Hot dog lion.
No, actually, I like
Um,
hawk dog lion. I don't speak this. I don't speak it. I'm not it. I don't know who its favorite is. It
I
likes.
mean,
Well, it
I
likes
think
everyone but
it's
Lori.
gonna- It's gonna hold its
Fucking
action.
true.
Oh, I've seen some bias ass behavior from this motherfucking bird. I don't want to hear it. It's gonna hold its action for one more person.
Let's all roll a d20 and whoever gets the highest
Once.
is Habanero's
Okay.
favorite.
My question is this:
Yes.
once somebody gets onto it, so it's holding its
Yeah,
action.
it's gonna fly up.
It's
Yeah.
going to. Okay, the ceilings in here are about 20 feet high. Just so you know.
Oh, nards. Okay. So these things are tall enough that that doesn't really do much for me, does it?
One of them's floating, which gives you a strong
Right.
indication that it can probably fly.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm distressed. Not the first time I've gotten close to one. of these,
Honestly,
unfortunately.
Diane, I am surprised.
I'm flabbergasted.
It's a broom.
I still, it eliminates one of them from running up on us. So maybe, hold an action to fly 15 feet up and over, up and away.
And leave.
Like-
Got it.
I wish. Not this campaign. Can't. Probably over. Let me put a pointer. Probably over Nya. So that it has a good. Oh no, that's towards the other one. Of course. No, wrong answer, Bread. Oh dear.
You got this. I believe
Okay.
you.
But just hold action. I don't know. Why did I summon a fucking griffin?
Because they're cool.
They're cool. I'm not having an identity crisis today. Just up, and where both of them are in sight, but just up a little.
Okay.
To give a little, yeah. I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'd like to limit it to one DGR who can come for my kneecaps. And who knows?
Not gonna be able to do that.
Knowing DGRs, that other one's got frickin' springs like up the wazoo, and it's gonna just boing 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 and punch me in the face. But
I think it
don't
even needs to
know.
punch you in the face. It's just gonna fucking snap your spine. Like, these things are gonna absolutely annihilate us, dude.
it's fine. Okay, that's what Habanero is doing. After he's activated, I guess. If anyone wants to follow me to
Activated?
death.
After I push the button to wake his ass up.
No.
That's my turn.
Cool. I'm gonna move that
Oh,
out.
here was a TGR! Fucking run!
God, please, please! To have a fighting chance.
Okay.
You know what? Praxis
So somebody,
Kath,
somebody jumps on him. He goes up 15 feet. That's
Yes.
him. Cool. Skarn, your turn. Lawrence, you're on deck.
Yes.
What?
Yeah. Why? Sorry, something else opened on my computer. I don't know.
Okay. I was like, because
my God.
they're
It
next.
It wasn't a
in your
UI.
turn?
That was a Photoshop opened out of nowhere. I'm like, did I press a button? I'm like, okay. But yeah,
Get 'em.
hi, how you doing? I'm gonna do my funny thing of measure.
God.
So look, you know what? I'm gonna back this man up right about here, right next to my friend, my boy. I'm gonna move myself around, you know? I'm gonna do my funny hee hee ha ha.
Tee-hee-ha-has.
It's that button, right? It's that. Yeah, you shift it. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna shoot that guy with the funny folder.
Get him.
Wait a.
That's so funny.
Yeah, the funny folder. I call it. Okay, okay.
You
that's
want to
all I
use
need
your
do right now.
combat heckin' your fighting style to get advantage on your first attack?
Oh yeah. Oh wait, I could do it. That's crazy work. Yeah.
Get him!
Get him.
Yeah. Why would you do that to me, man?
That wasn't advantage.
Yeah, I know. I didn't press the button. Wow.
Just roll another attack.
Me? Why would I do this to me?
I do want advantage. I didn't want advantage.
Apparently, I didn't want
Wow.
advantage.
Wow.
Apparently, I didn't want advantage.
I mean,
man.
it's better,
You see what I mean?
but really?
So, I'm about to show my hand a little bit here, but your first attack, the 16, unfortunately, that was a miss. Your second attack, the 17, that was a hit.
Shut the fuck up. That's incredible.
That's
amazing.
hilarious.
Not to give
actually
away its AC or anything, but
Well,
That's great.
seeing that we're going by order, that didn't hit.
no. So those were both one attack, and that hit
Oh, okay. So that one.
because that was your advantage. That was advantage on
Okay.
one attack.
Well, buddy, I'll roll against you. Hey, boy.
You deal your 18 points of damage.
Didn't like the way you said that, Logan.
Yeah, I don't like that. You made me face scrunch. I don't like that one.
Yeah, not
All
All
right.
I did was tell you did your damage.
Yeah, no. I didn't like the way you. Okay.
There was like a
I see the way.
pause.
There
where
was a
you were gonna
pause.
say
There
not
was-
all of it went through. That was the vibe of
No,
it.
it all went through. You did all. You did your damage.
Yep.
Don't like
This
Yep.
it.
time.
I do not like it.
Again.
Again.
Another.
This one I don't
Another.
advantage, right? Since it's not my first.
Yeah, not advantage.
Right.
Just normal.
Okay. Normal. All right, never mind. I'll just go to sleep then.
I haven't had a turn yet. I can
Yikes.
Listen.
Can I
Like I
bardic him?
told Ken, you can't get a short rest in the middle of a fight.
Can I bardic him yet, or do I need to wait till after my turn?
You have your reaction if you want to use it.
I want to bardic him.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're using
fucking which
Inspiring
one is
Sting?
it? Inspiring Sting, yeah, that's the bad
For that
boy.
kind of.
So the
Yeah.
thing is, he only needs 1 point. So
Yup,
this
that's why I'm
succeeds no
doing it.
matter what. So just use the
Yeah.
bardic. Tick off a use of bardic and inspiring sting. Skarn, you now have actually hit. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. All right. Thanks for
You're
saving me the focus point, because that's all. That's all I was gonna do.
Got you, bitch.
You deal 20 points of damage. Yeah, if I say it like that, do you believe that it worked? Or your damage
Yeah.
goes through.
No,
Yeah,
I believe it. I
believe that,
completely
yeah.
believe it. I believe that you thought of something else in there.
There's the implication that
Execute
other
grace.
damage will not go through.
Exactly.
Kilimanjaro.
Thank you.
Billionaire.
I'll hold my dragon searches for when I need to. For now,
Gotcha.
I'm being a smart boy.
All
A
right,
smart
Lawrence.
boy.
Lawrence, it is immediately your turn.
Oh,
Lilia, you're
apparently
on
I'm
deck.
prone. What the? How in
Probably-
the hell am I prone?
Probably from last time.
Okay, fair. Just gonna hit that.
My
slow.
man got
Long
into the
on
fight.
ground
All
the
right,
entire
guys.
time.
I'm playing possum. It's a new strategy. Like maybe they'll leave.
It's been rolling the entire way here.
Exactly.
He's
Okay.
going through phase.
I'm
I
just
don't
gonna.
know.
I'm gonna scoot on under Habanero here because he's flying.
Yeah.
Guys, check this out. It's called planking.
So fucking cool.
So moving through
Yeah.
them in general is going to take you about
Yeah.
5 extra movements. So that will be
Yeah.
the extent of
That's
your
the
movement.
entirety of my movement. Cool. How far away are you from me? 40? Nice. I
Nice.
think I would have been able to get him anyway with what I want to do. Oh, no, wait, nope, that one's shorter. Changing up the strat to a
Okay.
spell that has further things. Okay. We're gonna see what happens if we hit this bitch with a thunder spiral.
Oh, you couldn't hear because I was on proximity, but oh!
Okay, awesome.
Okay. Make the roll.
Okay, please fail, you son of a bitch. This is a 4th level fucking spell.
It fails.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go! double checking.
Fucking Mario on DBZ. It's me, Ma.
Real.
Go ahead, do your damage.
Okay. Die.
You do 24 damage.
Okay, good. Hell yeah. And they're
You
not
believe
prone,
me?
right?
This
Yeah.
time? Is that what I have to do?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da,
Honestly,
24.
yeah.
All right.
Yes. Fuck
Perfect.
yeah, bitch.
This
Also, I think they're knocked prone.
Is that a part of it?
A creature that fails this save is knocked prone. So
Do you have a effect to throw prone on him?
got him.
All right, there it is. He's prone.
Cool.
You unleash a wave of energy. Now I'd like you to do something for me.
We'll see. Yeah.
We'll see.
You are, in doing this, there is no way for you not to hit the temple and crumbling structure around you. Given this, there is no way you can angle this as to not hit the ceiling or one of the walls or the pillar. You'd at least have to hit 2 of those things. I'd like you to roll me a D100.
Interesting. Okay. $10.
It's fucking low!
Yeah, it is.
As you
That's
do
mean.
this, as you blast that side of the building with your thunder spiral, it begins to shake and you see walls begin to cave in. Chunks of the ceiling begin to fall down and collapse. Something
Oh.
might come of this.
Oh no.
Who's to say?
You're to say.
It's true.
Bonus action deflect.
Regine was so cute with deflect. They took deflect for the character at the table game. When they used it the first time, they're like, and I deflect. And I told them that an attack was being made against them, and they just did like the chicka chow thing in front of their face when I told them they were taking damage. Like, deflect. Arms
That's
across
cute
their
as hell. Fuck yeah, stealing that.
Deflect. Very Jack Black. Deflect.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
All
Yup.
right.
That's me.
Okay. Cycronus' turn.
No.
Yes. Cycronus is going to. They are going to move toward you guys. They put out their weapon to the side. The beam once again like supercharges on it, just puts it out to the side. As it rushes forward, it's going to get to about here. And as it does, it is going to... I'm going to quickly check a thing, Desmond. Desmond. Desmond.
Hello, Desmond. I would like to play a game.
Oh my god.
It is going to strike at you 3 times with its Ido scythe.
Oh no.
Oh, golly.
I didn't like any of those words.
It brings it up to
I'm out-
strike you.
I'm
It
out of
swings
cash.
toward you, the large red blade. It gets a 13, which misses you.
Oh my god.
That, you...
Oh, that's good. That felt like it was going to go in an entirely different direction.
I know, I was waiting for the
You're
crit.
waiting for
That was,
more reason. It attacks a second time.
So you had us in the first half, not going to lie.
This one, Desmond, I've been shit on before for asking this as of recently on a TikTok, but does a 22 hit you?
You son of a bitch.
You whore!
You gotta call me a whore, buddy. Okay.
And I gotta change it up. You can't go back to the whore well constantly.
That's true. We gotta have new mean things
Should have
to
told
say
me
to
that
you.
years ago.
You know what I'm saying? I love the whore well.
All right, house.
Here's my favorite play.
One of my frequented spots. Where will I get my
22
coffee?
does in fact hit me.
This does hit you. As it strikes toward you, Desmond, you're going to take 15 damage. 9 of it is slashing, and 6 of it is
okay.
poison. Oh, you lose Hunter's Mark.
Oh no!
After it strikes you once with this blade, the second attack that it's making gains advantage, as if it uses the momentum of its first strike and you being off-center to go in for a second, more efficient attack,
Fucking bitch.
which misses.
Oh, it does what Cody used to pretend their characters did. First one was a distraction.
Yeah. Right.
Oh. I don't miss Cody. No kidding.
All right.
Damn. I do miss Cody. Shit.
They replaced me before
They had a
the
whole
end of
thing
the
to that.
day.
My daddy.
What?
Out of context.
They strike you with that attack, and that is going to be their turn. They look, actually, I take that back. They briefly look around. They cover themselves in that cloak of blackish, like, darkness, living darkness that surrounds them, and they seem to completely wreath themselves in it. You only see their red eyes underneath looking around, and if we were to cut to its perspective, it scans the area looking at, from torch to torch to torch, looking for dark spaces, and then when it fails to find one, it sweeps its cloak back out to the side and stays where it is.
Daggering out.
Fucking.
But you can't do anything, Tuxedo Mask.
It's the other way around. It's him trying to leave, but you can't do anything. Him staying.
Just standing still, like.
He cannot teleport away because there is no dark space for him to teleport to, as far as he's aware.
Yo-
Lilia,
Fucking
your turn.
geniuses, y'all.
Bagel's on deck.
Smart move.
Okay, so we are gonna move
Right here.
I want to get rid of this. This is bugging me. Okay, it's gone. Okay.
Gonna move right here. And then we are going to use our action to do Tamamo's arrow fall.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna announce it.
You're gonna save this.
Yeah.
Big old reverb behind it. Okay, so that's
and
4th
then-
level, right?
Yeah, it's 4th level.
Okay, so I'm in there anyway, so I'll just throw the effect on you. Bam.
Yeah. So on my bonus, I can choose to select multiple enemies as long as they're within 60 feet of me.
Yep.
So I'm 50 feet from the edgy one and 55 feet from the himbo one. So I am going to now you would think that machines are weak to thunder, but I also know that if you get stuff all up in their nuts and bolts, then maybe it might be bad. So we might be doing some acid.
I mean,
Okay.
I just did Thunder. That's what Thunder Spiral was, and you saw it fuck up the cave.
Oh,
So
it
there's
fucked it
that.
up?
Well,
Yeah.
the thing with Thunder
it hurt.
Spiral, just so you know, is that it's such a sweeping large attack that it hit everything. These are like pointed arrows of thunder energy that don't,
Okay, I'm
you know,
double-checking.
that don't hit.
It
fucking...
did hurt it though.
Yeah, we'll note
Yeah.
that when you saw thunder energy hit Svalin, which is that one, it did normal damage. It did not do more. It did not seem to do less.
Interesting. Good to know.
Okay.
Okay.
We will still consider acid because acid can get all up in them nuts and bolts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have three
Um,
attacks total, just so you know. You have 3 shots. You can disperse them between these two any way you want.
The faster we get rid of Cronus quicker, the less we hopefully have to beat it up. And right now it's just a sitting duck. So we are going to aim 2 of them at Cronus and 1 of them at Svalin.
Gotcha. It's fair also, Svalin is prone, and since this is a ranged attack, it would have disadvantage against him because he's on the ground. So you have a better chance of hitting Cronus anyways.
Yeah.
Fucking
So
love
I think I have
Cronus's
to.
design. So cool.
Do I? So Svalin is prone and. Okay.
The other dude is not.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you would
okay,
have
so-
disadvantage on the one I knocked over there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. So I target this one first because I'm
Yep.
gonna shoot 2 at that one.
And then use the ranged +6 thing that's under the spell.
Range +6. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
1.
You fire the first one. The first one, that is...
21.
That's a hit!
Hey.
Alright. I'm gonna do acid.
That one's acid.
7.
That one deals 7 damage. It does not seem to reduce it.
Okay. Hit. Throw the other one. Go bya. That's 24.
That is also a hit. Now, I will let you know, I will remind you, as a general note, this is the one that the Great Engine requested not be destroyed if it could be helped. You can interpret that any way you want. You can take that to mean whatever you feel. It's your call.
Okay. We're gonna try cold then.
Gotcha.
If it doesn't want us to ruin it, then maybe not ruin up its nuts and bolts. But if we get it all nice and cold and stop moving, that still should solve the problem. So we're gonna shoot it with some cold.
Could be.
Dead.
So, as you shoot it, since you use cold, that crit at the start fucked it up. Like I was like,
Let's
oh,
go,
I'm not
Desmond,
gonna
hell yeah."
get to play with my toy. Oh, that's whatever. That's Nat19. People always out here being like, oh, fucking Nat19 5.19 stuff is so strong, and I'm like, is it? Anyways, fucking, you shoot it. I'd like you to determine the extent to which the icy blast you strike it with damages at. Because you used magic, I'd like you to roll me an Arcana check. The DC for not causing gratuitous damage is going to be a 15.
Okay, so Arcana.
Yep. Your
Okay, and then that's a -3 roll. Okay.
That's a -3.
And then you wanted me to. Well, I haven't rolled it yet, but my Arcana is -3.
Okay.
Oof.
In theory, I think Lawrence could help you. In theory,
Could I?
with an
Use some of my
inspiring
reactions.
sting. It's been your turn since then.
You're right. Oh my god, I could. Yeah, I can inspire and sting you, baby.
We'll see if they fail first, because
We'll
they
see
can
if you
roll
fail.
it and then you.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So, 14.
Well, if
Yeah.
you use inspiring sting, then they
Yep,
just
inspiring
succeed.
sting. Yep.
Okay, take off a bardic inspiration, take off that. As you fire it toward them, Lawrence looks over to it, and they, with their knowledge, Lawrence, what is your advice in this attack? They're about to hit it with ice. What is your advice on how not to destroy it entirely?
Lilia, you should.
Fire the joints. Got it.
Of course.
She speaks harmonica. She knows.
I'd love it if just while you're in stream one day, there's just like a knock at the door and someone walks in. We just hear like your floor manager being like, "We've gotten some complaints about like loud harmonica playing."
Dude, don't!
And you're just like, "No, what? I haven't heard that." Yeah, they say it's coming from here. What? No.
Cause like
Oh,
Maddie's
no, I
in
think I've heard
6
that too.
Maddie's in 613 and I'm in 611, so I feel so bad for 612 in between us. And me and Spence were drilling panels to the wall the other night, and there was just like a bang on the door, and I was like, oh god, my neighbors already fucking hate me. I left a little note being like, hey, I'm really sorry. I hope you like caramel
Did you?
popcorn.
Was it one of your neighbors at the door?
No, it was just them at the wall. Because we were like drilling
Yeah.
into the wall and they were banging on the wall, and I was like, oh fuck, oh
Tale as
no.
old as time.
I don't want them
Been
to
there.
hate me already, so the last fucking thing I need is for the building manager to be like, we've been hearing some harmonica?
That's why I had to move.
Like, I don't need
Oh,
it.
can't
I
wait
don't
till you
want
get
my
kicked
neighbors
out of
to
there,
hate
and I
me.
can be like, "Hey, I heard a
No!
unit opened up."
No, I
Oh,
want
and
to
the
hear!
walls have pre-drilled hole slots for all of my fucking panels. Wicked.
I feel like at that point I'd be like, okay, so is a harmonica at 3 p.m. a fucking issue and against the lease?
Yeah, I'd be like,
Oh,
harmonica
if we
at
take it
3
seriously,
PM
it's
on
obviously not a problem. It's
Saturday?
just funny to think about.
Like, yeah. No, yeah. It would only be a
Yeah.
problem if we
Logan
were fucking
just wants
doing this
his
at like
apartment.
2 a.m.
I
or
just
some shit.
wanna.
Yeah, Logan
I
wants my apartment, yeah.
all I said was it'd be funny if your floor manager walked in. That was the extent of the
If
thought.
she walked in, that'd be wild. I'd
Yeah, that'd be
like,
illegal
"Hell."
too. But that's not. It's
Damn.
not the funny situation. Doesn't care about the reality.
We're
Lilia-
ruining the funny ha!
Lilia, you have one
Anywho,
shot
back
left.
to this.
You have one shot left.
Alrighty,
Gonna get in trouble,
so for our last shot, I'm gonna untarget. I know this one is with disadvantage, but I'm gonna fire it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you'll get him.
So I'm gonna hit disadvantage, and I'm gonna do this.
That is a miss.
That's a 15.
Really close,
Okay.
too. Fuck. It sucks.
Okay, well, I'm done.
All
That's
right.
me.
That's you. All right. Bagel.
All I did was murder them. Like,
Bagel.
Yeah.
Bagel's gonna take a stand.
Bagla.
Bagel's gonna get up there. He's gonna walk 50 feet towards it and get into a wide stance. That's a wide stance, guy.
God.
oh,
Gets into
fuck.
a wide stance.
Bagel, you're so wide.
Leuna. Leuna's going to
Great.
duck up against the side here. They're going to kind of get in a place where they could get behind the pillar. They're going to aim their rifle, even though they know it's going to have disadvantage. But wait. But hold on. But hold on. But wait. They have nothing that takes away the disadvantage. So yes, that's how they're going to do it. They're going to get there. They're going to make 2 scoped rifle attacks against them. They fire the first one at them. And the first one, despite them being prone, hits. They shoot. They take the damage. The damage hits them. And it is worth noting that their non-magical weapon, the damage appears to be reduced to half. But they do take 12.
Oh!
They take their second shot, also with disadvantage. This one misses. It brings up its massive arm shield and shields its entire body with it as it deflects off the side of it. Leuna's then going to kind of do the same thing as Desmond and roll over and get over under here. Kathos! Kathos is going, like, raises a hand and arcane energy sparks between his fingertips. And then as this is happening, he looks up and he sees cracks forming in the ceiling above him. And Kathos looks to Habanero, then looks back toward the exit, then looks to Habanero. One moment while I check a thing.
That's
You can't usurp
hilarious.
my right, you bastard.
That's utterly. That's crazy, man.
Oh my god.
I can't watch.
Kathos is going to turn around and start walking out of the building, kind of nonchalantly.
Kathos, you coward!
I think you guys have got this. Yay, team!
The
He
woman
says, echoing into the distance.
Motherfucker.
The woman with 2 stunned speak.
He's gonna,
Damn.
though he's walking nonchalantly for the purposes of mechanics, he's going to dash. He's power walking out of this collapsing building.
I'm out
Damn.
of here.
Yeah, I'm gone. Bye, guys. Fucking. Yay, team, he says from outside.
We didn't need him anyway.
Pepper, your turn.
Oh! That motherfucking cleric looking ass. I'm like halfway through banishment, which I like immediately stopped working on.
Oh wow.
Stupid fucking. Leave it on me for me to clean up the woo! And I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Shroud
Mm-hmm.
on myself. We'll go with cold damage. Cause, you know, if Lilier's doing it, I better.
If Lilier's doing it, you better.
I have
Clear
fun
all
here.
seems to know what's going on.
Yeah, and it's a higher level, so when I'm casting it at 4th level, there's extra damage.
I believe so. Although I think the version you put on yourself looks like it's
Only the base.
yeah. So how do you want to adapt it? What effects do you want for the casting?
Oh, I didn't know I had options. Oh my, okay. I would
Well, yeah,
like
'cause
to
it's-
extra damage, please.
Okay, so you
I
cast
choose
it. It's
extra
typically a 3rd
damage.
level spell. You're casting it up by 1, so you just want to increase the damage.
2d8. I think that's what.
Do you need
that
2
makes
levels to do that? It would have to be cast at 5th level. So you can either do the creature's speed is reduced by its effect, have it reduced by additional 5 feet, or the range for the spell's effects are doubled. Want to do the doubled
You know
one?
what? I'm gonna reduce its speed.
Well, that's you
Can
have
I?
to be over near it to do that. Like you can do
Oh.
that, but like, heckin', that's
see.
if the creature starts its turn within 10 feet of you, then its speed is reduced by 10 feet. Yeah. So do you instead you want to do the range?
Yes,
Okay.
because I'm going to
So
instantly stand
now it's
still.
20 feet. Now if you hit a creature within 20 feet of you, it'll do the extra damage.
Okay, how far are you from me, sir?
More than 20.
Probably not. Yeah, I'm gonna close that distance.
Are you gonna get off of Habanero? You know what? You readied an action for the purposes of being kind. I'll say that Habanero can, if you want, just.
I
There you go.
perhaps wasn't anticipating Mr. Coward. I wasn't waiting for him or anything, but he decided to scamper off. All right.
He did. How wildly out of character for.
It's so
Completely
in character.
expected.
I'm not. Oh, I shouldn't have been holding the breath. All right, stinging spell. Two Eldritch blasts. I'm shooting from the hip. Finger guns.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, because it lets me use a cantrip if I've. Yeah, I think yes.
Let's review
Yes.
stinging spell real fast.
Yeah. Let me share. When you cast
So
a
here's the
spell
thing. You
using
used
a-
your bonus action to cast that spell.
No.
So you can just
It's a
cast
bonus
Eldritch Blast using your action.
Yes. That was a roller coaster.
It's the exact same thing, just the other way around.
No, it's a roller coaster. How dare you?
No one look at me. Okay.
Yes,
Do
there
not
you
look at
go.
me.
You're so pretty. You're so pretty. I want to look at you.
Do it. Shoot him. That one's a miss. 15.
Oh.
Miss.
Oh, it hasn't stood up.
It's
It hasn't
true.
stood
It
up.
hasn't had
Yeah.
a turn.
God damn
It hasn't had
Yeah.
a turn at all.
You. I
Yeah.
hate you, DGR. I don't even know what you are. I hate you.
Damn.
He's standing up next turn. Don't. He's a cool guy. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
You're not bummed.
I know.
Darn, I feel like me knocking this thing over might not have been the best idea. Sorry, you guys.
Like, nice. Understood.
Single locked off shot of your blast hitting it, knocking it almost entirely off camera, and then everyone else's attacks a beat later flying over its head where it was.
Oh my god. I swear, I
That
feel
you
like
guys?
I'm going more gray. That's my turn. Yep, that's the pepper show.
As it reaches its turn, it stands, but as it stands, the top of its shield deploys and pops off and becomes this little drone that begins following around it. That looks like a portable flying shield.
This dude's got fucking mech shields. What is he? Evangelion Angel, bro?
First time with the
Oh,
DGR?
uh-huh.
Hmm?
Yeah, first time.
First time. Fucking me and Braden.
I don't
at
go
the fuck-
here
me,
until
Braden, and
now.
Aaron at
I
the
just got
fucking
to this
gallows.
school.
James Franco style. First time. Like
Yep.
James.
It's not
I'm over here
Excalibur,
like, what
but
the fuck?
It's something. It's
As
something.
it stands, It then raises up its massive great shield, and you hear this as the shield begins to glow, and the back of the shield, a burst of energy, a thruster ignites on the other side as the DGR braces its legs against the ground to stop itself from moving forward. Very, very heckin' Bleach, very Chad rocket punching with his shield. As it aims it toward Habanero, it then pushes forward, lifts its feet off the ground, and lets the shield rocket it toward you as it is going to make an attack against Habanero. And
Oh, great. Stellar.
The bird did.
Can I take the hit?
Bird did.
why?
Not my
No, you can't, unfortunately.
I'm joking. I just hit my bird. Just do it.
Your
Hot bird did.
It gets a 17.
That I presume hits.
It more
Sweet
than likely.
habanero.
I'm going to quickly. I have to just add an effect real fast to make it do the extra damage. And then it's going to choose to do
This has been a
5
humiliating day
damage.
for Pepper. Amazing.
Damn.
Habanero takes 18 points of damage.
Woo.
Oh dear.
You got this, baby.
And then it is going to land. It is down on its feet. The drone follows after it. And that is going to be it. The shield technically goes, but the shield doesn't actually have a real turn, so. Back to the top, Desmond! Desmond!
Damian?
Oh, Desmond, little old Desmond.
Scoop my little boot over there.
Alrighty, you do so. Click, 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 he says. After I reject his movement, there you go.
Damn.
Little skittering noises.
Let me take a look at these fellers. Both of them are beyond my max range, so my turn's real simple. I dash.
Hell yeah, get him.
Look at there. That's me.
Alrighty. Which brings us to Habanero! And then Scarn, you're on deck.
Uh-huh.
Scraw! Could you show us the sheet again? For some reason, I swore I saved it on my little tool belt down here, but I don't see it. Would you be willing to share that
I would
sheet
believe
again
you.
so that-
I
Thank you.
would.
If I did.
Um,
Did you... Okay. Last time I gave it
Now
to
I
you, is that the
haven't.
one that you saved? Or are you still trying to open one from a million years ago?
no, last time I saved
There.
one.
Well, there it is. There
But
you be.
it's not on my... We're gonna go for 2 tacks. One with a beak and one with a claw. I know these are going to be... I should have cast Phantasmal Shroud on my mount at this point.
You can't.
But that's okay. We're not...
That's
I know.
that's not a thing you can do.
Not how it
Oh,
works.
then there you go, fair.
We'll go with the claws first.
Go with the claws!
Get him with the claws.
You mean here?
So that's an
does
18?
a 18? Yes.
That is a miss. As you go for the strike, it brings up its shield and it strikes it. But not only does the shield get in the way, but the shield drone drifts to the side of it and lets out a little halo monitor beam that seems to reinforce the shield as it pushes them back.
Okay. Well, that was just a disarming attack, because here comes the beak!
See, I thought Cody was going to replace you, but it turns out you're becoming Cody.
Let's go!
22!
So that you just did just now, that thing that you just did right there, that would be a hit, except it's going to use its reaction to shield parry. It is going to increase its AC by 5. It is going to strike back with the shield, knock that attack away, and because it made it miss, it's going to make a shield arm attack against Habanero. It rolls a 16, which is a hit. Habanero goes in to strike it. It brings up its shield, knocks it back and away, then strikes Habanero for 9 damage.
Oh.
How fucking dare you?
Right. I see. Well, that's Habanero. You know what? No, that's it. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
Yep.
Scarn, it's your turn. Lawrence, you're on deck.
Hey.
Take the deck. Take the
My
shot.
turn. I'm gonna go over here. Right about there. Why am I still aimed at you? Stop.
Go
You're
away.
dead. Are you behind Habanero? I won't shoot Habanero.
It would have partial
Habanero's
cover
still
because
flying,
of
right?
habanero. No, they didn't say they
No,
went
they
up. They
landed?
just drifted along the
Okay.
ground.
Oh, okay.
Beep.
I thought they were flying.
Gosh darned it.
You thought a lot of things, Carrie.
That's not true. I've never thought in my life.
Do I have any kind of angle I can get this where he won't be undercover?
Oh, ribs, why? Oh my god, ow.
Damn.
One
What are you
sec,
doing,
guys.
man?
I'm gonna have a quick heart attack. Ah, I'm good.
Fuck,
Okay.
don't. Jesus Christ.
Nah, this man is fully covered by Hob. All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's gonna have
God.
partial cover from any ranged attacks from behind that line of large beasts.
Yeah. All good though.
Although-
I will.
Scarn. Scarn. Scarn.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me check something, Scarn. Scarn. You ignore everything except total cover, so it wouldn't matter to you.
Fuck yeah.
Mastery at Archer, baby.
They call me the sniper. I go for the folding sky.
They call me the sniper. Scar, no one's calling you the sniper.
I call me the
They all
sniper.
call me the
I'm
sniper.
calling you the sniper. That's cool.
Scarn goes fucking to another town. They call me the sniper back home. Fucking Laura. Desmond in the corner. No, we don't.
Yeah,
What
we
of
do.
us do?
Shut up.
Stop trying to make the sniper a
My
thing.
goodness.
You'll never be the sniper, man. Shut up. Let me dream, all right?
I
You
don't.
can go ahead and make your attack.
All right.
Gotta seed it with them.
16 to a 25.
Hits.
Boo. Oh, 9.
9 damage that seems to do nothing.
Nothing. Yep, I could feel that.
What the fuck?
Uh-huh. Interesting. This man does not get
Lightning.
electric damage.
Oh, wow.
That could be it.
Or he's really
Son of a
good at tanky. There's also that option.
That could be it.
Or it's a she. Stop. Okay.
Or it's made of cotton
you know-
candy. That could be it.
Guys, let's eat him.
No wonder this clown died. It's inside full of
Candy!
Yeah,
I'm gonna try
dude.
again. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Deja
dude.
vu.
That's a hit.
Yeah. 15.
Solid.
So you note that as you shoot it, roll me a investigation check.
Oh, I'm starting to remember some shit. Son of a bitch.
You know what's up.
I know what's up.
I'm
So-
dumb.
No, you haven't fought these things
It's
before.
immortal!
It's fine.
Scream, Scarns in your mind. It's immortal.
Yeah.
It can't be killed. It can't. There's no explanation. It just can't die. Fucking.
I don't know, man. That thing's immortal. I can't shoot it good. It's not dying when I shoot it. So usually when I shoot it 2 or 3 times, that thing dies and it's not happening. So I don't know, man.
So Scarn doesn't know, but I want to tell Justice what I think this is. We'll see if I'm completely wrong. I think it has a damage threshold. So you have to do a certain amount of damage before it'll take
I don't give a shit. I
damage.
don't know what's going on right
Yeah,
now.
no,
Scarn
Scarn
doesn't at least.
don't fucking know, but I'm letting you, Justice, know the horse shit that we're potentially dealing
You
with.
do note
Understandable.
that compared to when it was hit by the Thunder Spiral and some previous attacks, the moment that drone was deployed, it seems to be reinforcing its defenses. You see this shimmering layer of energy when you hit it with your lightning bolts from your bow. They seem to this like grid-like Macross shield style like energy field seems to be coating parts of its body where the lightning dances across it, and it doesn't seem to actually make it to it in full.
God, can I shoot the drone?
You could if you had more attacks,
Over
which you would only have if you
Dragon Sage.
Dragon Sage. Dragon Sage. Also, you didn't use your advantage attack, so do you want to use that on the advantage
Oh,
attack? You want to
since
shoot
this is
the
a
drone?
different guy. Okay, yeah.
Well, no, just you didn't use it to begin with at all.
I
Earlier.
use it on the other one, right?
Well, it's once per turn. You get the one ranged attack per turn can have advantage.
I thought it was once per bet.
Nope,
Look,
it's
I'm
just once per
stronger
turn.
than I think.
It's true. Do you want to use it on the shield drone?
Yeah.
All right, I will target the shield drone for you. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Roll with advantage.
Foldy.
Make sure you click advantage. There you go.
21 with the 12. That was bad.
There it
Drop
is.
the first 2. Folding sky.
Get him.
22.
Oh! You shoot it. The drone definitely takes the damage in full. It takes the full 22 damage and it shakes in the air for a moment.
Nice. I get a second on my dragon surge, right?
Yeah.
Since it's just my attack.
Yeah, 2
now,
full
okay.
attacks.
I roll them. 14 to a 23.
That is a hit.
21.
You shoot again and you destroy the drone.
All right, guys. I don't know if that did anything, but I shot the S over there.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Is that you?
Yeah. I think that's it for me at least.
Lawrence. Lilia,
Nothing
you're on deck.
else that I need to do right now.
Okay.
I guess you've snuffed out its essence.
That's actually
Okay.
pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
I think we're gonna try to attempt to thunder tongue. The boy.
Nice.
So yeah, I'ma look at this bitch and then I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna get it.
Just give it a
Exactly. Fucking. Okay.
You're really trying to
It
fight
just
us
does the save.
in that outfit?
Oh.
It fails.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Did it fail by 5 points or more?
Oh boy, did it ever.
Good. Okay, I think it takes a 2d10. See if this goes through.
It does. You deal 10 points of damage.
It's because they got rid of the drone. Hell yeah. So it didn't work out well last time, but now we're all in JoJo kick the shit out of it range, so it's prone. Because it failed by 5 or more.
It's prone again.
It's prone again. It gets back up. I knock it back down. It's like, this fucking kid! What the hell? And
I get knocked down, but I get up again. Look!
And then I knock you down
get
again.
back
I'm not
down.
sorry.
But I get up again. Look!
Get him!
I get
Kick
back
the shit out of him,
down.
you guys!
Fucking, alright.
Kid keeps knocking me down.
Don't want to get up again. Think I might just stay down.
Yeah, you should have a nap or something. Get him! Deflect, and that's me.
Oh, sorry. Lilia. There you go.
Yeah.
So, Lilia, you're about to make ranged attacks. I'm sorry to say, it was A, knocked prone, and
Go
B, is
towards
behind
it.
a bunch of big beasties. It will
Take
have
it with your
partial
cute
cover
feet.
unless you get, like, past Bagel.
Go get it. Take it with your cute bun we feed.
For example,
Eh.
if you got to here, then you wouldn't have to deal with that. If you got to, like, there.
Yeah, I can do that. 1 second. My speed is 40, so I can actually just get up to it, more or less.
Fuck yeah, get
If
it.
you're right next to it, that will also give you disadvantage on ranged attacks. But by being
What
there,
if I just hit it?
well, you can do that.
Yeah, you can just
You-
kick
You,
the
you
shit
can
out
hit
of
it, and
That's
then
the
you can
plan.
also use your bonus action to fire the 3 of them afterwards. So yeah, it's of no
Yeah,
consequence.
so I'm gonna give an additional 10 to do this.
Bum, 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 bum.
And then because it's prone, hitting it with root bloom should have advantage, right?
Yes.
Alrighty.
You have
so
2
I'm gonna
attacks
hit
with root
advantage.
bloom.
Yes.
Get 'em.
Blah.
I knock it down. Down, up, down. Down,
a dirty
help
20?
me just get up. That hits.
Blah. That's 10.
Your 10 damage goes through.
And then attack number 2. 25.
That hits.
Holy shit.
Blah blah.
Oh, you did it. You got damage. You did him. Hit him with the damage. You did it.
And then yeah, I'll it's right there, but
You can make they'll have disadvantage, but you can use your bonus action now to make your 3 Tamamo Zerafall attacks if you want to.
Yeah, I'll do that. So let me press disadvantage. Where's my tomato?
If you want, you can roll all 3 of them on it, and then you can decide what you want to do for the ones that hit.
All right, so first one.
Miss.
11. Second one. Double 18 for 24.
Do the last one just to see.
Woo.
Miss.
16.
So one of them hit.
All right. We will do acid. So you go BR. And that will be 10.
I want to give you guys a piece of information, but you keep doing an exact number of damage that prevents me from giving you the information. It's with your 10s. You hit it. You damage it. It's fully damaged.
Okay.
It isn't
That's
reduced.
Me. That's me.
You are mockingly bypassing a mechanic right now, and it's pissing me off. Bagel goes. Fucking Bagel is going to go. Gonna get around all the way to here, and then Bagel's gonna step on it a few times. All right, heckin'. Bagel's gonna bite it
Hell yeah, get him.
with advantage. Hit. 23. Bagel bites. Bagel bites. Nice. Bagel does 10 damage. Wait, it's reduced down to half. It doesn't hit.
What?
It doesn't. It goes under the threshold.
Ooh,
Then he's gonna step on it
I
twice.
knew it! I knew it!
That's a nat 20!
Get a bagel!
Get a bagel.
Bagel!
Crit?
Bagel does 14, reduced to 7 under the threshold, doesn't hit. Final attack. That was almost another 20. It's a hit. I don't think Bagel can actually damage it. I think Bagel's incapable because he doesn't have magic mittens. He is not capable because it will reduce his damage. Okay, I'll just be plain about this. If you do 9 or less, you do nothing. And he's resistant to non-magical attacks. Bagel's attacks do a d8 plus 3. He is, even with a crit, incapable of doing enough damage to bypass its damage threshold.
My man is just stomping on like
Only
a
his
dog
bite.
mad at a toy.
Only his bite, because he has to get you have to do 10 or more damage to go through. He has to get a 20 or higher. So only his bite is capable of hurting it. Everything else literally can't. Leuna's turn.
That's funny as hell.
Leuna's gonna run around the pillar at the end of this turn. Actually, I think I think around the end of I think after Leuna's turn I'm gonna do the thing I forgot to do at initiative count 20. They're gonna swing around it, put their weapon away. They're going to that probably wouldn't work, Leuna. Leuna's gonna time to learn a lesson. They're gonna take an attack with their short sword. They hit. Good job, Leuna. You did it. They strike it with their short sword that does poison damage. They do 15 damage, but doesn't care about the poison, so it's reduced down. It's less than 10. Their short sword bounces off. It just scrapes along its armor. As it does, Leuna becomes aware that they can't hurt it, so they're going to do a different thing. Do you know what they're going to do, class? What's the most... with it being prone, what's the smartest thing Leuna could do right now?
Stab it.
That's what they just tried to do.
Stab it again.
No. Incorrect.
Give the help action?
Give it a kiss?
They can't. They've already taken their action, which means they have to replace
Right.
weapon attacks. So they
Give it
are
a
going.
kiss.
I wish
Grapple.
they're gonna grapple. Yes, grapple.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say
That's the
totally,
same as
yeah.
giving it
So that
Yes.
because if it's grappled, it can't stand up. So they're
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like this is fucking Dora the Explorer. Is the level of inner. It's gonna go ahead and try to grapple. So she goes for strength. It goes also for strength.
I'm the grab.
Okay, she rolled a 5.
Nice.
It rolled a 6. They both rolled terribly, but it rolled terribly better. She tries to pin it down. She tries to take her short sword and pin it down onto the ground with it, like drive it through like a slot in its armor
So,
into
like,
the ground below it.
stabbing?
No, but hooking it down. Shut up, Carrie. Fucking, she's gonna use her final action, her final attack, one final grapple attempt.
I think we're doing what
She nat 20'd.
I think so. Oh!
But there's no nat 20s on skill checks, so it can still roll against it.
But it's cool that she did.
And it got a 16, but she is now grappling it. It is unable to stand.
Hell yeah. Good.
That was the most shut up, Meg.
Yeah, the way you said that to me, yeah, for sure.
After that turn, Kathos is going to look up as he sees like one of the pillars next to him crack and completely break, and he just like, again, not running, but he just like looks at it, looks away, looks back at it, and starts like doing a lot. You know that like power walk that we all do? Like anytime you're crossing a street and you see cars coming, the
see a
power walk,
car and you're like,
it's
"Oh."
not really any faster than walking, but it looks like
But
it
you do
is.
it.
But there's
Yeah.
more intention
There's
to
effort.
it.
There's,
He's
there's
doing
gusto.
He's doing that to keep moving out. Everyone who's still in
There's
there.
Pepper.
Everybody
doesn't
who's
deserve
still
Pepper.
inside.
Damn.
Everybody
Yes.
who is still inside.
Hey.
DM
I know
Papa.
that's all of you guys. I know it's all of you guys. I'm getting there. I need this DC 13 dexterity saving throw I'm about to hit you with.
Word.
I need you guys to do this. I'm also going to roll for.
Lachlan.
It's still Bachlan.
I'm gonna use Lucky Landing to succeed.
Pepper! A 19?
Way to go, girly.
25.
I can't.
Dexterity.
14.
I succeed.
Baby girl, baby girl.
17.
Okay.
Damn,
Dex for new.
So you use Lucky Landing to succeed, you say?
Because I got just one under,
Oh.
so no matter what I rolled on the d6, it
Right.
would put me over.
Okay, so who failed?
Pretty sure me, I got a 14.
Habanero.
Habanero. Why am
That's
I,
it.
Why am I
It says
asking?
it
I got a
says
thing
it,
that
yeah.
tells me.
Hey, you fool.
Oh wait, it's not telling me. What?
Yeah,
What?
it would have been
Says I don't
Habanero
have
and
a
I, but
Says on
then
the
I
video.
used Lucky Landing.
Hold on.
Yeah, so just habanero. Yeah.
Poor fucking Griffin, dude.
Right, goddamn, this poor baby.
If only
So
they were summoned by
habanero-
someone with a little more spunk.
Habanero and oh yeah, you're fucking right. It's just habanero. The DGR is not going to take it because the damage that this would do could not possibly breach its damage
Affect it,
threshold.
yeah.
Yeah. So everybody else, habanero, I mean, 2d8 of bludgeoning damage as debris begins raining down. It takes 7 damage. Just habanero.
I'm sorry, habanero.
Just
It's just a single brick, just
just the failure, Griffin.
I'm not gonna say it, but maybe it's
I
karma.
summoned you, baby.
Maybe it's a little bit of karma for being a prick to me. I don't know.
A single brick strikes it. And it's like, oh, I say, that was. I've gained the ability. Ah! Okay.
Huh.
Oh my, what the? Oh, goody me. Oh.
Good heavens.
That's great.
like all the skeletons and animals in this world
Are all
secretly
just jaunty
British dandies.
fellows.
Of course.
Oh
Of
my.
course.
Fun fact, sir, I wasn't originally a human skeleton. I was made out of the pieces of a bird. Ah! All right. All right, enough of that. That continues. That will continue. That was for initiative count 20 this round. It will happen again on initiative count 20 next round. I just forgot about it. Kathos is piecing the fuck out of there. He stands outside, turns,
Son of a
looks at the
bitch.
building, slowly collapsing in on its side. Pepper, it is your turn.
What can I do? Oh boy,
What
okay.
can I do?
I'm just trying to live my life. What the heck can I do? What the heck can I freaking do?
You have Phantasmal Shroud on. It's within range. It is prone, so it will have disadvantage if you fire at it.
do you have any not
Man,
ranged?
Anytime we run game, the difference in my mood between if I eat before game and don't eat before game is so palpable. Like,
Yeah.
man, that
Absolutely.
little bit of extra energy goes so far.
So
I'm
far.
gonna assume you ate.
I did. I had that whole like
Good
egg and
for
bacon
you.
salad thing that I made.
Fuck yeah.
We live on. Okay. Oh boy. Can I hop off and get a little bit of distance this way?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's prone, so I'm gonna have disadvantage no matter.
Now back on the failure bird.
Okay. Oh boy, I've learned my lesson about spending spell slots.
You still have
So,
Phantasmal Shroud on, so if you use that, it's...
Yes.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, I do get more damage. So it might go through the threshold, but I think the attack I'm going to make is the attack we all know and love.
Is it Eldritch Blast?
It's Eldritch Blast.
Does your
twice in a
Eldritch
row.
Blast
get 'em.
add...
Oh, I let it go.
Well, you hit,
Sorry.
but does your Eldritch Blast add your Charisma modifier to it? Do you have that invocation?
I
Is
don't.
it 1d10 plus something, or is it just the 1d10?
Just 1d10.
Okay, so I hate to say this.
Time.
But plus 2.
Oh, wait, it's also hold on. Actually,
right?
no, it's not a weapon damage. It's fucking force damage. So it's not going to get reduced. Yeah, you hit. Roll your damage, and with Phantasmal Shroud included, you get him. You get him. Failure no more.
Ah!
You said it.
You got
In
this.
such distress.
It doesn't go through the
I
damage
decided-
threshold because you rolled 5.
Joy! I'm shooting again!
Okay.
Oh, Pepper, I would love for you to be helpful. That's a 5.
That's a
That's
miss.
the end of my turn. Maybe I should leave. Maybe I should take a card out of a Son of Bitches book, but I'm not going to because I'm stubborn and...
And Spike feels No, for real, yeah.
Another section of its shield pops off.
No consequence.
Consequence.
A second shield unit appears. However, I will let you all know because you can plainly see it. The 2 sections of its shield that popped off were the only chunks that look like they can be deployed this way. This will be its last shield. As it pops off and it deploys it, I have to throw some effects on the boy, between the boy. Here comes the effects on the boy.
Fuck yeah.
Heckin'. As it pops off, it is then going to use its multi-attack. And despite being prone, it's going to make 3 attacks. The first attack is going to be traded with trying to break the... Oh, wait, no, it has to use its full action to do that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know what?
What? What, Logan?
I'm trying to
What?
think if I can find any clever ways they could get out of this grapple that don't seem
Rocket boots.
like his rocket boots.
Fuck yeah.
There is one way, but it's because it's technically willing movement because it's part of its thing. So technically, it wouldn't break the ground. You know what? I'm not. It's just not gonna. It's just gonna do some swings. It's gonna swing first at. I'm gonna leave the griffin alone. It's gonna swing at Leuna. Do disadvantage.
Don't pity me, Logan.
It hits.
Don't do that.
It brings up its shield arm. It strikes Leuna from where it is, doing minimum damage, 5 damage. It then brings up its shield again, and it's going to strike Lilia.
No.
It misses on account of an 11 being too
God.
low, which is how numbers comparatively work.
Nope.
And
Yep, I
then,
said no.
then-
and no.
it's true.
yeah.
It is then going to swing at, I've changed my mind, the griffin.
Well, she asked for no pity, so...
Griffin's had it too good for too long.
Damn.
The griffin's had it for too long. It takes, that's a
Yeah.
20, that hits.
Oh,
It rolls maximum. It does 12 damage.
oh, oh,
Kind of missing that pity now, huh?
no.
Back up to the top of the turn
at my
order.
stinkest,
Desmond, it is
I
your
will take my
turn.
hits as needed.
Desmond, your fucking initiative is 29. That's pretty cool.
Crazy.
Yeah, I got a nat 20.
Oh,
Jeez,
we're polar opposites. Look at us, Aaron. You got a nat 20. I got a natural 1. What's happening here? I'm in pain.
Statistics.
Got 2 shots going at the shield.
Okay.
Actually, first one, I'll make a fake revolver shot against both.
Ooh.
Because why not?
Yeah, yeah.
And then we'll see who deserves the murder more.
When we see who sees
I think I just miss.
You. I think this is the first
Wait,
time the
can I
fate
leap
bow
of
has
faith?
just outright missed. Okay, so if you're gonna use the thing is this doesn't become an attack roll until he picks one. So if you want to use Inspiring Sting, Desmond still has
Well,
to
I've
pick one of
run
them.
out of Inspiring Sting. It would be Leap of Faith.
Oh, Leap of Faith, right? You have 2 of these. Remind me what the difference between Sting and Faith is.
Once I'll put it in Faith.
Sounds like bands. Sounds like we're asking about bands.
you go.
When a creature has normally be able to benefit from your spread, do not have any. You may choose to use your reaction to spend. So you just give them one.
I give them one. I spend it. It's the inspiring.
You must choose to do so before the roll is made.
Oh, never mind. Dang, that's the difference.
That's the main difference.
Can't use it.
Leap of faith is, hey, you're trying a thing, here you go. Inspiring sting is, oh, hey, you failed a thing, here you go.
But also inspiring sting is, oh, you failed it, then I don't burn
Yeah.
my Bardic, which is also very nice.
The thing about Leap of
do
faith,
that
though,
right
too, is that if they choose not to use it, they still keep it.
That's nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I know that for the future. Sorry, I can't help you
No,
out
that's
right now, my man.
totally okay. So you have to commit to one of those.
I mean, they miss anyways.
And then,
right?
yeah, they
So
miss, you're
commit
right.
to the 13
That one
and
hits.
misses.
That one's a hit. You fire.
Oh, man.
You deal 8 damage with your gun.
Just ricochets off it. All
Nope.
right. Oh,
The shield doesn't have a damage threshold. You do 8 your damage.
Mhm.
You do 8 your damage.
You do 8 your damage.
I'm glad I'm
I'm trying to brain.
I'm glad. I'm just trying to brain here.
I'm just trying to brain.
Come on.
see, I was
Mom,
there.
I'm trying to
get
brain. Okay. I saw
It's Desmond.
All right. Habanero. I'm going to let you in on a little secret, Braden.
Yeah. What's up?
Habanero cannot damage the DGR.
Yeah, I think I if you would let me get off the Griffin, I think he's gonna skedaddle.
He's going to
Meet up with his bestie Kathos.
He can ready his action for when you're off him to take off.
Yeah.
Right, maybe that's the
Sure.
lesson here. Maybe he should have gone the way of Kathos.
Oh.
Okay, so ready action.
I'm
When you get
supposed
off
to
of him,
like
he
being
fucks
a
off.
cleric after this. Yes.
Okay. Scarn, your turn. Lawrence, you're on deck.
Take you on deck.
All right. I'm on shield unit duty, I guess. Next shield unit. Is that you? No, not Bagel. This one.
Make sure you do it with advantage if you want to.
Woo! Okay. Fold.
Yep.
13, 13, 22.
Hit.
Nice.
Attack.
You do 16 damage.
Let's do it again. That's a 4, but that's not hitting. To a 13.
That's correct. That's not hitting.
All right. Cool. But what if it did? Overwhelming advance.
I don't know. If my grandma had wheels, she'd be a bike.
Damn.
You're right.
Damn.
Well, that
Be a
overwhelming
British
though.
tagliatelle, Logan. I don't know what to tell you.
What?
That's the thing. My grandma had wheels should be a bike. That's what it's from. Like,
Oh.
if this had a bit of bacon in
24.
it, it would be like a British tagliatelle.
Yeah, right. That is what it's
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
That one is a hit. Sorry, did you
All
you
right.
overwhelming advanced? Got it. All right, that one
Overwhelming,
hits.
yeah. And then whabam!
That shield
17.
unit is destroyed.
Goodbye.
Fuck yeah, bitch, get him.
All right. With that, I'm going to stop aiming at my friends.
All
That'd
right.
be great.
Is this
No, no,
is this something over here? What is this just like?
That was where
What
the
is this
thing
circle?
was. That.
This-
Oh, those are like, you can't tell what they're for. They look like these like massive rings that are embedded in the ground that look like they're connected to these huge chains that may once have been pulled to activate some kind of mechanism. But as they stand now, you guess, looking at the pathway in front of you, you kind of think these might be part of like a sealing mechanism from the outside to keep like the inner area closed, but there is no inner area. It's destroyed. It's gone.
It's blown up. It's
Yeah.
gone forever.
These
Well,
guys went on a rampage and collapsed the place.
All right, cool.
You could
I'm just
pull it
gonna-
and then have a very large, heavy chain that is connected to a mechanism, but beyond that, it's not really doing anything.
Yeah, I don't need another chain.
Okay.
Well,
So-
that's it for me.
Lawrence.
So about that short rest.
Also,
Dude, about
I
that
forgot
long
it again
rest,
at
bitch.
initiative
Fuck.
count 20, so we're doing it at initiative count 13 to 16. Dexterity saving throws, everybody.
I moved.
Oh,
Oh, habanero, why? Oh boy, okay.
Hey, yo!
Spin move on my head.
Get him going down!
My
That's
goodness, a 19 by Pepper. And another failure for
16 for
habanero.
Lauren.
Habanero, you gotta get going. You gotta
Oh,
get
no.
going.
I mean, I've had a turn, I guess. It's a lucky landing. See if we can clutch this out.
I believe in you. You got this.
You do lucky landing. You succeed!
Fuck yeah.
Leuna and Griffin. Oh, actually, this time I am going to have the DGR. Oh. Yeah, and also Lilia succeeds. I am this time going to have the DGR roll this because the damage could possibly hit them now. Because the damage will be increased. They failed.
And
Hey
this
now.
is why we do things.
If it is above. It is 22 damage.
This dude got pummeled.
Not good for my not
Which
good
will
for-
be
not
reduced
good-
to half, though it's not a weapon. I'm going to say it's still reduced to half for the purposes of this, for the damage, but it's still going to 11 to the DGR. And then 22 to Habanero. Where are you, Hobbs? Habanero. You didn't adjust his hit points for him, did you?
No, I haven't touched the sheet, so if he's gone, he's gone.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
the rocks do. He shields you. He throws you under him, and he
Oh,
shields
don't
your
do
body
that!
from the collapsing rocks. As the rocks settle and you find that they cease trying to clobber on you, there's no longer habanero. There's a fine mist of blue magical particles as he is dispelled. And also Leuna is taking this damage too, because she is doing her damnedest to hold this thing down. He went out a hero and a failure.
I know.
It's tough to do both.
It's fucking real.
Impressive, yeah.
That's like-
Lawrence, it is your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna electric
One
arc
DGR went
at
down
this thing.
so fast.
So easy. Yeah,
One of them,
yeah.
then it was the stronger one. It was the more dangerous one. And then this one is just sitting here like, no.
Well, we took away its main form of like doing anything.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true. You guys fucking pre-gamed.
Oh, part of
the
me was
other one.
thinking we could probably just run faster than it and just leave.
You're probably right.
He's like, wait, no, come back, face me.
Wait. I was.
Wait. No.
Want to have
Anywho,
If Kathos'
I'm
plan
gonna-
ends up being the good one, I'm leaving game. No, I'm kidding.
quitting Nat19 forever.
Running away
Fuck.
and joining the circus.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna electric arc this bitch because I just fully fucking read it and it said that it's 4 creatures that I choose within range who must make dexterity saving throws. So I'm just choosing the DGR. Everybody else is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you.
It makes a dex save, and it succeeds.
What if silvery barbs?
Then roll and hit it again, and I'll roll it again.
Hell yeah.
All right. Let's see which one's lower. And it fails.
Let's go, bitch! Hell yeah!
So don't get excited.
I was mid-excitement when you told me not to get excited.
It has a feature, and now that it's been reduced to 0 hit points,
Oh, you motherfucker.
I'm
Robot fortitude.
36.
No!
So what I need you to do, it's Final Guardian feature. I'm going to let you roll it, and I'm going to tell you exactly how it works.
Okay.
Oh, wait. So, actually, you hit it with enough damage that what would have happened is I would have said roll a d100 minus 36. And
Okay.
then if the result had been 71 or higher, it would have taken no damage and instead. However,
Okay.
100 minus 36 is not higher than 71. So it cannot survive. So as you blast it with electrical energy, why don't you tell me, how do you do this?
Heckin', well, I pull out my shamrock. And heckin', I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna do a thing and I really hope I don't hurt you guys. And I'm just gonna play it really, really quick and it's gonna like blast out of the top of it like a sick fucking electric guitar. Oh yeah, like, and then fucking fire and a straight shot at it. And hit
Gotcha.
it in its stupid DGR hot face.
You do. It's cool. Don't be mean to it. It's cool looking.
Yeah, but I also said it was hot.
Did you say hot? I thought you said pot.
I said
I thought you called it like a
hot
stupid
face.
DGR pot face. All right. No. You're being nice. You're being nice. Can you?
It's fucking pot face.
Pot.
Hot robot.
It's like calling it a bucket head. Like it's metal.
It's
I would have
true.
accepted
That's
that.
fair. It's very fair.
You blast
But yeah,
it.
no, put it now.
It's destroyed. You have a moment of celebration. Everyone did it. Good job. The DGRs are beaten. I present you with a problem.
Ah, fuck.
You want
We
to
gotta get outta here.
preserve the other DGR.
Yeah.
The building is collapsing on top of it.
All right.
You could probably get out of this building before any major damage happens, because what we're basically going to do is do turn by turn. As you guys are running out, we're going to just do a few more of those saves. However, what I want you guys to address is the fact that the Cycronus, if you want to keep the favor of Destimus, the great engine, then you want to stop this building from falling on top of that DGR.
Yes.
So,
Oh,
how do you do this?
am I suddenly gonna be helpful? I cast anti-gravity zone.
Oh,
My first level spells.
you didn't do that to save your griffin?
They couldn't. That's not how it works. So
So everyone's bullying me now. I see.
No, I'm kidding. It's just funny.
I'm Logan today.
You're like, habanero, no! Oh, I better stop this building from collapsing. Like, it's just really
So
funny.
let's check anti-gravity zone really quick.
Yeah.
I should note to you that what is your intention with anti-gravity zone? What is your intended use of it?
To put it down, leave, and then hopefully I'm still within 120 feet to where we can come back once the gravel has fallen, and maybe
You don't have to
it's
stay within
still-
120 feet after you cast it. You just have to
Oh.
cast it within that range.
Like, my hope is that we can return, and because it all fell kind of slowly.
Okay, so if I'm
it's not as buried.
understanding you correctly, your plan is cast it on it, hope that it slows the falling debris to such a point that it does
Wait.
not damage it, and then come
How
back
far
after the
away?
building's collapsed.
I have another question. I have another question.
Okay, I'm not saying that
If
your
I
plan just now wouldn't work. By the way,
Right.
I'm just asking if
No.
that's the idea.
Right. I can't cast it. It says a point. So I can't cast it on the DGR itself to make it lighter.
No,
can
but
I?
you
That's
you
literally-
no, you can't.
Okay.
Oh.
How much space does it have in the anti-gravity zone? Question mark.
15-foot radius sphere.
It's a 15-foot radius.
Okay, 15-foot radius.
So that is a sphere of about this size.
Good. Okay. How? This is the worst question. How heavy and maneuverable is this
I
thing?
was gonna ask the same question.
It's a
So
big honk of chonk.
with the noting that you cannot move the zone once it's cast,
Yes,
it can only
of
stay
course.
there. The DGR would probably weigh like an almost literal ton. It is a
Interesting.
tractor. Let's just say
Yeah, it's a
weight-wise,
tractor. I get
It
that.
is tractor weight.
No Goliath strength is gonna help me with this. I don't think.
So that's over 500.
You
Ah,
do
right?
you can probably okay. All right, here we go. Let's do math. We're getting in the weeds.
Yeah,
Let's
we're
do it.
doing math. Here we go.
Hold
Okay,
on. I can do it quickly.
I have another
I
idea too.
I can
by
go
the way.
to. We'll just close this loop before we move on to too much else. So you. I'm trying to find your page where this stuff is just auto-calced. Because you're a Goliath, because you're part Goliath, you should have. Do you not? You have blood of. No, you don't. Do you not have the feature?
Yeah, I don't have Goliath feet.
You don't have
I don't think I don't.
size option. For the purposes of carrying capacities, you are counted as one category higher, which means your carry amount is doubled. So, according to your sheet, according to your strength, you can lift 300 pounds, and then you can lift, push, or drag 300 pounds. But actually, because of that trait, you can do 600.
But you
And you
said
can-
this
How,
dude's
wow.
literally
How
a
many
ton now.
pounds is a ton?
I'd say
pounds.
if a few people try to move it, including you could probably move it.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can we combo this with me casting levitate on it, which says up to 500 pounds? Would that make it 500 pounds lighter, or can I just straight up not do it?
Technically, it would be just straight up not do it, but
I thought
since we're
so.
in kind of a little roleplay thing. Okay, here's what I'm going to say.
Okay. Okay.
If Pepper casts anti-gravity zone to lessen the gravity around it, then you cast levitate to get it off the ground, that initial chunk. And then if Skarn tries to like push it, so like moves not dashing out of the building with it, I will say that combination of things will allow Skarn to move it. There will be
Hell yeah.
approximately 3 dexterity saves between here and the exit. Well, actually, hold on. Let me do some math. I'm going to move Skarn over there. For every 30 feet that are in what I'm about to draw, zoom out for the people at home. For every 30 feet in what I'm about to draw, Skarn will have to deal with the collapsing building for 1 check, for 1 save. So, boom. 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 Skarn will have to deal with, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 saves on the way out.
I'm down for that.
Jesus, you got this, boy.
No, I got this. This is my advantage. I know this.
The rest of you, so, is that scenario acceptable?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm skedaddling.
So, Pepper, take off your spell slot.
Yes, sir.
Lawrence, take off your spell slot.
Did it.
Everybody else, you are going to have to make 2 of these, because you'll all be able to get out basically in time. You have to make the first 2 of these saves. If the DGR takes its hit points in damage again, then it is not
It's
salvageable.
Fuck. Okay.
And the damage from the collapsing thing is going to go up slightly each time.
Can I?
Yeah.
This is falling. No, it's not a projectile. Fuck.
I mean, it's falling slowly when it enters
It's not a
the
projectile. Though.
Most-
That's
What if-
on
Yeah.
the thing.
What if I cast protection from good and evil on the DGR?
Oh, rocks are hella evil, right? So, no.
That's gonna work. Oh, I was
Listen, I'm
like, I
trying
can
anything here,
shoot them
bitch.
out of the air with counterfire. I think I can do that.
God.
Okay, I'm going to commit to this.
Oh, you see it's Skarn. Push. Ah!
Everybody, this first check is for everybody.
Okay.
Everybody
Here we
make this.
go. Oh boy.
It's still Bachlan. I gotta get rid of that.
Oh,
That's a 9 from Lauren.
14.
15.
16.
22.
Well, we're gonna burn that last lucky landing.
Come on,
Man,
Ned.
that trait's really popping off today.
Yeah, let's go.
I still fail.
Okay,
God.
everybody who failed, and let's see, did Skarn, you succeeded, so you'll take no damage on this one. The damage is going to go up by a d8 every time it's made.
Oh, Christ.
Everybody who failed takes 16 points of damage.
Okay.
Lawrence and Desmond,
Yeah.
please, each of you mark 16 points of damage on your sheet.
Copy.
I'm going to just,
Did it?
I'm going to move the DGR as a representation of
Of where we're moving.
where we are. Because if I move you fully, then it's gonna like move the whole thing.
It's gonna move the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming we have lateral, like, ability to do general stuff between stuff, I'll burn a quick heal as we're running as well.
Okay. You do so. The second one, which is the last one everyone else in there is going to have to make, assuming everyone else is fleeing and getting out. I'd like you all to make it now.
Oh boy. Here we go.
I'm good at
A
dex.
6, an 8.
11. I'll get hit one.
Ooh, that one hit a lot of people. Ooh.
Oh, dirty 20 from Warrior. Let's go.
Everybody who took that one, please take 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
The DGR,
I'm
and
down.
also you're down.
Fuck.
Desmond is
Wait,
down.
another
We have encountered a new problem.
Wait, another
Um,
one? Like the what the?
Can
Oh,
I cure wounds and back up?
that's a nat one.
Okay. So take 25 points of damage, Lilia.
Okay.
You said 25?
Yeah.
I want to cure wounds, Desmond back up.
Okay. If you do that, I would say that puts you in for one more save, Lawrence.
Before you do that, Lori,
Oh, yeah.
let me check my shit. Can I heart purification on them
Interesting.
To do what?
to heal?
Does it heal?
You touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition affecting it. I don't think that's the one.
I don't think it
that's the greater
heals. I think it does
I
conditions.
think there's a greater restoration one.
Greater
though.
restoration is also just conditions. It's just better, like worse conditions.
Oh, okay, so fine.
Okay. All right. So Lawrence, we're gonna say that like you heal Desmond and so go ahead and give them the healing. Desmond, you continue. You
Okay.
get out. But Lawrence, because they have to stop and like kind of lag behind a little bit. Lawrence, you're gonna be involved in one more of these saves.
Okay.
Throw it at me.
Ooh, that was a good heal. Shit.
Okay, that was one. That was we were to here. We're going to go up to here. This one is only going to be heckin' Lawrence and Skarn, because Skarn represents the DGR.
The boys.
Please
Yeah.
roll this.
Let's go.
16.
Successes for both.
Let's
Rushing ahead, all of you manage to, apart from Skarn, all of you manage
good one.
to get out of there. Lawrence, you take ahead. The last 60 feet or so stretches ahead of you. Skarn, so this one's just for you. We're going to do
Got
this
this one.
one. Here we go.
Leap of faith. Can I leap of faith him?
Yeah, yes, we'll say that you did. You said it in time.
Ah!
But he succeeded.
Either way, well, I'm still doing it, but either way.
But now you have a bardic inspiration on this next one if you need it. Okay.
Okay, I'll
let
take it.
me, one sec, I want to put it onto him. I haven't done this before, so let me see if I can.
Sure.
I'm looking at the dot.
Yep, doing it. A bit. Oh, it doesn't put anything onto him. It just says spend one bardic. So yeah, it's on you to remember that you have it. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, because
Okay.
you would use
Does
just
that
your
little
regular bardic
inspiration dot up
thing.
at the top right count?
That's used for specifically inspiration. Which,
Okay.
Which is
Other-
different.
okay,
Yeah,
so
it's
that's
different than
different.
bardic.
That's
as
not
you
bardic.
are heading out, this is the last one, Skarn, as you are getting to the
Yeah, yeah.
exit, as the building is collapsing
damn.
in, rocks shattering behind you, the hallways falling in, pillars crushing behind. Bam!
Yeah, I'm just walking.
Make this last one as you're pulling the body of this thing out.
Ow.
19.
19.
You pull it out and you use the last vestiges of your strength to run the last little bit away. You throw this thing that stands twice as big as you out. Metal clanks down as the entrance collapses inwards. Kathos, like a dick, just stands kind of like looking at you all coming out, just like at the entrance, unbothered. As he watches you, head just turns as you and the DGR both fall to the ground. The building collapses. It is preserved. Lilia has the ID core. And two things are going to happen.
All right.
Two things are going to happen. As it collapses and you guys have the ID core in your hands, the first of those things is that we are going to, with that collapsing of the temple, we are going to stop there for today.
Yay!
Okay.
And the reason I want to stop
Parsing
so
that happens.
suddenly is because the joint other two things, I guess I should have said three things. One, everybody, mark inspiration. I want, because you saved it, everybody to gain an inspiration that goes in the corner. And between this game and next, you're all gonna level. If you didn't do this, if you didn't heckin' salvage that, I was gonna have you level post Moontheris, but we're gonna do it pre Moontheris instead.
Ooh.
Been a while since you
But
guys
you
leveled.
have faith that there's going to be a post moon Theris. Good. Yep.
And then I look at Scar and go dun 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 dun. Except slightly slower because he's taking his time. Dun dun dun. There he goes. All right. You guys have the ID core. What lays ahead of you now is your ability to head down the elevator to head directly to the Colindrite chamber. You now have the agency required to go and challenge Moontheris as they are trying to remove the Colindrite from the temple. The time has finally come. That final confrontation, which is actually the second major of 3 confrontations, but it really kind of feels like the final confrontation because of how this campaign's gone. So between this game and next game, I'm going to talk to you guys individually. We're going to figure out our levels, and we're going to come back and see how that all goes.
Hey.
Hey!
Woo!
We did it.
I'm going to run credits.
Y'all did it. I was there.
Where are you, credits?
I made the rocks fall slowly at the end.
It's important.
You did amazing.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I did. And I looked cute the whole time. So, you know, Pepper's winning in the ways that matter.
Exactly.
Let's see, where is... Bah! There, this is better music. This is more... feels less doldrumy. Bam! What?
What is this?
I've played this a
What?
bunch before.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, this is new.
this is our
I've
Yakuza side
been-
story music. We've had this for a long time.
I guess I am
Bunch of the
only
town
truly
stuff.
appreciating it now.
I appreciate that you're so engrossed in game that you do not directly pay critical attention to the soundtrack. That it is merely a part
I-
of the experience.
Sometimes I pay too much attention and you're like, stop singing along to it, please.
That's true. That's a true thing
So-
I do.
It
I know
swings back and
specifically the
forth.
combat theme that makes you do that. Because it's the Fucking you do it, huh?
So good.
I sent a voice message to Kija, like, that's the one that I sing along to, and they're like,
Fuck.
really? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, it's the best.
You sure?
I was ready to like keep going, and then I looked at the time. I was like, "Oh, geez, we are just under 3 hours. Today just flew by."
Mm-hmm.
Question.
What's up?
Because I gave him that Leap of Faith Bardic.
He still
That
has
also
it.
carry. He still has it. Cool. Okay, Justice, make a note. You still have the Bardic.
He'll have it for 10 minutes,
We'll forget. You'll have it for 10 minutes. We'll forget.
which means
Depending on what goes
Come
on,
on.
that might mean
Listen.
nothing.
yeah,
it
it's
can end up
possible.
being nothing, but maybe you will rest and he'll want to cook something. I
Make
don't know.
sure you applied it from your bardic inspiration. Make sure you like.
I did.
Also, everybody, as I said, gain an inspiration.
Hell yeah.
Ticket in the top right-hand corner of your thing, on your main sheet, little insp button on the top of it. Make sure that's clicked.
Awesome.
Looking at you,
Mine
Lilia.
was apparently already clicked, so.
So you,
What?
you all
I had
gained
one and
inspiration.
forgot about it.
So
Oh, yeah.
make sure that's clicked. Yeah.
Did it?
Scar and Desmond, Pepper, Lilia did, which means Lawrence. Oh, because yours is done. It's already
Yeah,
done.
it was already done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that thing we
yeah,
just
yeah,
said.
yeah.
All right. Well, I don't mean to rush out, but it's gonna be getting kind of busy around here today.
It's showing.
So we're gonna take off. Everybody, remember you can donate to the Dead Saint Record stuff. We will be back next week, and it's the 19th. Next week is Nat19 on the 19th.
Woo! Let's go! You'll love to
We,
see it.
we don't have anything that should be getting in the way of our games this month, so no double recordings as
see.
far as we know. So we'll see what happens. Heckin' coolio. So YouTube side, we will see you guys later.
Goodbye, everybody. We
Bye.
love you.
Adios! Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.